Okay, dokie. Shout out to everybody here on the live. Thank you for jumping on in. Appreciate each and every one of you for being here. Bitcoin getting the pump to 55,500, 555 SOL, as I call it. 555 SOL, baby. 555 SOL. If you remember that, was a hot clothing line when I was a kid back in about 20 years ago. Wow, it seems so long ago. Anyway, shout out to everybody here on the live. Thank you for jumping on in. Appreciate each and every one of you for being here, sharing your most precious asset with me, and that is your time. Welcome to the Crypto Lifer Show. Baby, we're going to get that music back up and running. We're going to break down Bitcoin for you like we do every single day. Sorry for the 2-minute lateness. I thought I was live. My team checks the live, but somehow no one checked it for me. And again, it's my mistake. Out of 400 days, I probably made 20 or 30 mistakes. So I apologize for being late. We are going to have someone check it at 10:01 from now on every single day. But whatever, it's my fault regardless. So everything is my fault. So shout out to everybody here on the live. Thank you for being here. Appreciate each and every one of you for jumping on in. Let's put the lemon into the water and decalcify that pineal gland. Oh man, I worked out so hard today. My hardest workout is Monday. I do my hardest workout on Monday, therefore the rest of the week seems easy. I dread waking up on Monday because I know that workout's going to beat me up and take me down. But you know what? It also builds me up and makes me feel amazing. I feel good. I look good. And it's just time to be alive here in the new studio, here in the new house. We definitely have moved, and things just feel good here. Everything feels strong here. Bitcoin at 55500, man. Let's see if we can hold the zone here for Bitcoin. All right. We are in a long. All right. Got a little bit of a bounce up, bounce down. I am in a long right now for BTC. Seems to either be retesting the top of this or making a rising wedge. We're going to break all that down for you like we do every single day here. I'm using the Bybit chart. Doesn't matter if you use the Bybit MEXC. They might be off by a couple dollars here and there, but for the most part, you're going to get the same long-term analysis for Bitcoin. So let's break it down. Let's talk about the weekly. Showing signs of a reversal. If we can close the weekly candle with a wick right there, every single time the weekly has closed with two wicks below each other, right there we had a move, 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 right there, yeah, we eventually did after that craziness. And right there, so we want to see this wick, this weekly candle close as such with the support at 54,800. And you know me, I bought 54,008, 54,007. I was buying $5,000 worth of Bitcoin in front of you all, piling in. I bought VELO too, remember 3 weeks ago, and VELO made me gains. I showed you how we do this every single day here on the channel. Bring the music down. Some people were complaining the music wasn't loud enough. In other countries, they complain the music's not loud enough. In America, they complain the music needs to be louder. You know what I mean? So, I don't know. You tell me. Shout out to everybody here on the live. Thank you for jumping on in. Appreciate each and every one of you for being here. Sharing your most precious asset with me, and that is your time, man. Your time is so precious and valuable. Let's get you learned and figuring this thing out right here. Shout out to everybody here on the live. If you want to jump on in, join my trading group. Sign up to MEXC. It's going to have the cheapest fees of any exchange in the game. All right? And I Trust Capital, the best place to get ready for your retirement. All right? And we'll get into our channel sponsors later on, but we got I Trust Capital coming in the game. Decrypted.tax, I Trust Capital, and Houdini Swap are three beautiful sponsors. Gotta love them all. Thank you for their all being here, bannered up here on the show. Okay, Bitcoin taking a beat down. Can expect that. We had a high of 55,008. All right. So this is what I'm looking at here on the weekly. We definitely have this upper trend line forming and this downward trend line. It's a broadening falling wedge. They break to the upside. 68% of the time, wick to wick here would be the measured move of the first rally. The entire leg would be here. And Bitcoin's pretty spot on to its measured move. If this ends up being the trend, it tells you we're going somewhere to $112,000 by about March 31st, somewhere by March. Interesting. Do we sell in May and go away next year? You would think so, huh? Every year, this one might be different, and then nope. It was a nothing burger yet again. So this is what we're looking at. Can the weekly get a bounce here? Back to the upside. We're going to show you something on the daily that looks interesting too as well, that we found. And thank you for being here last night. Anyone who was here through the weekend, less people watch the weekend shows. They're just less people, you know what I mean? They want to party and hang out. And you people come on a Saturday, EDT, 8 p.m., Sunday night, and we went over the weekly candle close. We had a blast. We did the monthly candle close at the end of August, if you remember. We've been covering it for you every single day here. It's been a blast. And you people have made it fun. There's been so many people in the stream having a blast, chatting it up, making it happen. It's been an amazing time. Shout out to everybody here on the live. Thank you for jumping on in. Appreciate each and every one of you for being here. All right. Sold the weekly. Double bottoming here. Let's take a look at the 3-day chart. The 3-day chart showing signs of life, right? You could almost say, is it in this falling wedge here? Does it make it back to the top of the wedge? Even if it comes back down one more time, right? It looks like it may boom up somewhere to $60,000, even possibly to $61,000. Back to that POC there on the 3-day chart. It depends on when this 3-day candle closes at 2 days and 10 hours. And, where that weekly candle closes. We want to make sure we do not go any lower. We get a bounce here. I mean, after 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 4 red candles, you think the 3-day would get at least somewhat of a relief rally here to the upside on that 3-day chart, right? And you can see that wick even kind of bounce off the trend line there. Interesting times. To me, it still resembles somewhat of a bull flag, but only time will tell. Let's take a look at the daily. The daily. Now, this is what I'm talking about on the daily. You bring this down, and that's a double bottom on the daily time frame. It truly is. And when you look at it, you could say, okay, 1, 2, 3, come back to that middle neckline. And you're going to take your measured move from here to here and swing that. And I mean, that's an all-time high for Bitcoin, somewhere to $79,000 out of this double bottom. So right now, you got a double bottom on the daily time frame. All right, and that has a 68% chance of breaking to the upside by the book. By the book. So, again, nothing is guaranteed. Nobody knows for sure. But this trend line seems to be respected here, somewhat off the wick. And there's a nice chance we could get a bounce further to the upside. My other weird, my weird thing is when we have these, falling wedges, right, that break out and break back inside. You can almost feel like we left it here. And this is my really weird theory. You don't have to, I do this and I don't really have to convince anyone, but I've been watching this for a long time and playing with these ideas. You can even bring it up there, but what it is like it breaks out of a falling wedge, comes back down, bounces, you know what I mean? I know it's very unorthodox, but just something that I've been playing with the last, 5 to 6 years. And in the last 2 or 3, I've seen it play out many times, So we're looking for the daily to break out of this falling wedge here too. Almost a cup with a handle with the double bottom. Pretty ugly though. And can you break just, I'm looking for the move back up to this high volume node into this gap. Possibly to $64,000 for Bitcoin. So, I mean, if the daily can make the move, it's going to go up to 64. However, we've been dumping. False move Monday makes exact sense. We pumped and now we dump back down. It makes 100% sense. False move Monday. Already doing exactly what it's supposed to do today, pumping up to 7 and dumping down to 2. I mean, it's so predictable, it's insane. False move Monday. So if you're in my trading group, we kind of ended it here at this somewhat of a rising wedge, right? Breaks down 68% of the time, and it's kind of right at the top of the trend line. This is telling us that, hey, if I can't break back out, and that's when we flip on the moving averages, you got to get a move on out of here. This rising wedge desperately has to break on out, get through this gap, and head up to about 59,000. Otherwise, you could see the SR flip right here. Previous support is resistance at 55,619. All right. Looking like this thing may want to come all the way back down here to 52,200. A chance that it does come back down to these key areas of support or resistance. So, all right. If I didn't know about False Move Monday, I would have fallen for it of 100%. 100%, right? That's why I'm cautious. I even told my trading group, I stay away from the small time frames on Monday mornings. And I'm trading the daily right now. And I got a trade open on the daily. All right. And everyone in my trading group knows the trade. I went over it last night too as well. So if you want to know more, join the trading group about that daily trade. I didn't know about the false move. Yeah. Bitcoin is prime for 70K. Don't you guys know Bitcoin follows crypto lifers? Subscriber count. Shout out to Giovanni Galarza. We love you. We appreciate you. Let's get those likes up to the watchers, everybody. Don't make me beg for it. I come every single day here. It should just be a consistent thing. You show up, hit the like button, even if you love or you hate me. I'm the most consistent thing you can hate. I'm the most consistent thing you can love. So if you're in love with hating me, then you still got to hit the like button, because I get you to do what you love to do the most, which is hate on people. Right? And if you're in love with me, then you hit the like button because you got to love me. So I don't care who you are, whether you love or you hate me, you got to hit that like button because I'm giving you what you need and what you want. And I'm funny without even trying, right? So come on, man. Let's get it going. All right. Shout out 6 hours that call would never be. Yeah, so funny. Alex Becker's growing on me. Funny stuff that he says. U.S. markets are green. Why are we falling? Why does everything have to be perfect for you? Yeah. It's False Move Monday, man. Understand the concepts of cryptocurrency, and we may not even be falling. Maybe we're making beautiful market structure. Let's take a deep breath and see what's happening here. So the 1 hour looked like it was in this rising wedge that broke out, went up, and what we want to see is the 1 hour complete the pump to the 200 MA and then get above it, right? Right now, this is a rising wedge, which may have done a fake out and could break you back down to the bottom of the pattern. We'd like to see it stay inside. The stochastics RSI are kind of saying no. RSI saying no. MACD all suggesting a dump here to the downside for Bitcoin. Possibly back to, the target would take you to 52,143. We don't have the liquidity for Bookmap. There is someone down. There's liquidity down there, 51.5, 50,000. So yes, and there's even a big red bar at 47. But sometimes people just leave their orders there, go on vacation. Then there's 56,000 right here. It's a little closer that we could pump to that red zone. But there still is liquidity on either side. Link to Bookmap in the description. Bookmap is an API liquidity, showing us where the liquidity is. This is Bookmap, Binance Futures, Bybit, and OKX, kind of giving us the conglomerate, the amalgamated volume. When you zoom in, it clearly states that we like to go to the downside on the far out time frames. It says that, hey, there's more downside for Bitcoin. 50,000 is coming, but can we tap 56,000 first? The 1 hour looks like it wants to dump in our face. If the 1 hour is the only time frame I would use, it looks like this rising wedge is going to break down to possibly a double bottom at 53,690 right here. I would be looking for this. I mean, it's a rising wedge. They break down 68% of the time, and you got oversold stochastic. Looks a little bearish to me. I don't know about you. I wanted to see this break through the 200 MA, get the pump, and just fly, baby, fly. Which is still in the cards if possible, but right now I don't see it. Again, I know nothing but the fact about ignorance. I just show you the probabilities of what's likely going to happen for Bitcoin. All right. You kind of have a bit of a bearish div here too, as this is flat. That's moving up on the 15-minute time frame. That's a bit bearish. So I'm seeing a drop to the downside here, possibly for Bitcoin. Boom. First stop would be 53.8. And if it continues, it's headed down to $52,000 for BTC. So right now, unless this can kind of curve, come down and start a bend, and we can stay inside the channel, if that happens, then you got a bit of a long. So watching the 15-minute stochastics RSI with price action give us a good indication of where we're likely going to go. So I would watch the 15-minute. We'll come back in and out of it throughout the day here on the channel and show you what's happening. All right. And please forgive me, I thought I was long. I ran the countdown and everything. I just hadn't pressed this little begin stream button, and I didn't realize I was watching the countdown and everything. My wife had come in and asked me if I was doing the countdown, and I was like, yeah. And it's weird. It's like I got distracted from doing the countdown. Bears got stronger. It's not looking good. What else do we expect for the Americans during the New York SE hours? Yeah, Moon Cycle says what? I'm looking at October 3rd. Funny, that's a special day in my life, man. False Move Monday for sure. Yeah. Debate tomorrow will pump Bitcoin, by the way. 9:30 every single day we do this fake pump. Not every single day. Jimmy, sometimes it's a good pump. Ave has looked so good through all of the silliness. Plus 8% on the day. Shout out to Jimmy. I was saying that, Jimmy. That is Jimmy, man. Nice to see you, Jimmy. It's funny you said that. Are you in the trading group, Jimmy? I think you should mind as well. Maybe, Billy is. But, I went over Ave in the trading group this morning, got a setup on it. Actually, I'm going to wait. You got to join the trading group to see it. I want to dangle recently. I've been giving too much free stuff out here. But the chart looks really nice, right? All right. The chart looks really good for a move here. So, no more chips for the dip. Amen. Yeah. I'm all dipped out this time. Funny. Moon cycle begins. Says what? October 3rd. Yeah, Ave's going. That's why I looked at Comp this morning. Comp likes to follow DNX also. You know, all these decentral exchanges, swaps, seem to be getting a bit of an edge here. DNX coming to the 21 above the 200 MA. That's a little freebie. I'll give you something I'm looking at. I want to see it develop, though. I watch, price action develop. And once it develops into the formation that I'm looking for, I begin to gobble it up. All right? Hey, Sam, much love from the UK. God bless you, man. Yeah, don't expect to pump necessarily. Oh, the debate's going to be crazy tomorrow. I mean, that's going to be some of the best TV in the history of television. Donald Trump versus Kamala Harris. Kamala Harris. Yeah. What happened? What? Kamala Harris. What? Kamala, right? Kamala Harris? Kamala Harris. It's Kamala Harris. Yeah. Donald Trump versus Kamala Harris. Yeah. What do you think about AVAX? AVAX is hot because it's an exchange. If you got IVA pumping, AVAX is likely going to get a bit of a move. I like AVAX long term. Looks nasty right there on that 15-minute. Looks like Bitcoin wants to take the whole market kind of back down with it after that pumpage to the upside. Bitcoin struggling, 55,170 there for BTC. And we could see that there was likely going to be some type of pullback. There's bearish div on the 15. Looks like you're headed further down to a possibly 53.8, maybe even lower down to 52,205 for Bitcoin. All right. And you never know. I mean, we could easily just do a little bounce here, get tight. It's false move Monday. Probabilities are still there. We just got to be careful. Right now, to me, it's breaking the trend line. Breaking 55,000. Looks like it may want to go lower, baby, lower. I believe you see a dump when you close the daily trade. I believe you see a dump when you close the daily trade. I'm going to close it. I'm down $9 now, $5. I like the way the daily's looking, but this looks pretty dumpy to me. But it is small time frame. The 1 hour doesn't look amazing. We may be able to get out of this one alive, though. You never know. I don't know. Now it's getting ugly. I can always get back in another time. I don't know how to false move Monday close it, but could be a better price for that daily. I still believe in the daily. There could be a better price. Right. I took short for 55.6 because of the false move Monday. It's so funny. Yeah, that looks going lower too. One minute just lost the 200 MA. Look at that. That's my signal to short. Just sit there all day on the 1 minute and short and long. Look at a long today and shorted. Daily looks nice to me, I'll let it cook, man. But the 1 minute would have been a beautiful scalp on the 1 minute. Look at that. Beautiful. I wouldn't be surprised if they V-shape recovery this puppy right back to the upside. Huh. Don't play your music in 4:3D. Who is this person? I'm sorry, I gotta give you a timeout. Yeah, immediately. Thank you. Unless you, maybe that was this a typo? Are you saying, do you play your music? If you're telling me what to do, I'm gonna put you on timeout. I don't like being told what to do. All right. Yeah. I'll wait. I'll give you the benefit of the doubt. I believe you made a typo there. All right. Closing your trade of the daily long is a passive way to short via exiting the market. It can be if you see that it's likely going to short, Or you're just like, hey, I don't want to lose more, This could make an interesting inverted head and shoulder. Or it's going to make a bear flag back to the 21. and then complete. So you want to see, you know, bigger time frames look pretty dumpy too. I could cover right now. I was up like $200 at one point, but it was, you know, I wanted to make long gains. Brooklyn Really Cat is cool. God bless everybody here. Love you all. Have a great day. Amen. Yo, Master Friend, in that picture, right? Both of you guys look super tall. Like the other dude looks like he's taller than you. Is that possible? I didn't have my glasses on in the picture, and I was trying to see, and I'm like, I know you look like, I'm like, like, I can't, actually, they both look like kind of, I believe, you're the guy in the hoodie, right? You're in the hoodie. The other dude looks taller than you, and you're 6'7". So the other dude looks like he's like 6'10", dude. Is that possible? Yeah, you both look kind of alike, too, and you both have the hat on. I'm trying to, like, it's interesting. But I'm pretty sure you're the dude with the hoodie on, right? He's only a couple inches shorter than I am. Then you got to be the dude in the jean shirt, then, right? Or just the way the picture's set up. Yeah. I knew you were the dude in the hoodie. Yeah, that's my dude. Yeah. I looked at it immediately. It was like, you're in the hoodie, you know. So look, I didn't close my short, my long. We'll see what happens. I'm sticking to the daily time frame. I'm not letting the smaller time frames kind of push me around here. All right. Show the pic? Can I show the? No, I can't show the pic. I'm not doxing my dude. Nah, I would never do that, man. You don't do stuff like that. You got to be conscious of everything. Anyone ever gives you keep it private unless they say it's okay or something, you know? Yeah. I appreciate you, Sam. I've had trouble deciding how to play larger time frames. What if someone tells you to give them the timeout? Yeah. Then I can't do that either, right? Because then they can't be timed out because I can't do what they tell me to do. It's simple. You just answered your own question. You know what I mean? Okay, so getting a bounce back inside the channel is a good look. Freaking people out for the dump, but getting us back inside, I'd like to see this get tight. Tell you right now, the bigger time frame suggests we're going to make it through, and the small time frame is just trying to scare us, but you never know. Only time will tell here for Bitcoin. Might even be a good time to double down onto that long and make it a fatty long, right? 17% gains, baby. 17% gains. Gainitis. Who's got gainitis over here? Can you time me out? I want to feel like a bad boy, Sammy. This is strange, and it's not going to happen. All right? Don't do that. It's getting weird in here. All right? Only ladies can ask like stuff like that, all right? Look, check CME gap with a 4-hour time frame. Sir, do we long from here? It's a sketchy Monday. I would long, if I was going to long anything, I would long the daily time frame like I did last night. I did it in front of y'all. You guys saw me take the long, right? And the long was this. Let me just, for now, hold on. You take the brush and whatever I just did with these trend lines, create a group, get rid of the group. So look, the idea behind this is it'll pump out the falling wedge. So you put the stop loss below the wick. You get in right now and you go all the way up to the 60. That's what I'm doing. You know, you do whatever makes you happy. I'm just talking out loud. So that's the long I'm in right now. All right. You got to kind of have guts to long the daily. It's a bigger time frame. Takes a long time. You know, no homo, just FOMO. You guys are funny, man. He now identifies as don't check the CME gap. I won't. Thank you. Appreciate that. I'm telling you to have a nice day. I want timeout now. You're just, you people. All right. You're getting timed out. You're getting timed out for that. All right. Time them out. I'm not. I don't have time for that. Bollinger Bands are getting tight. It's a good sign. Bear flag. It's wiggling. Smash. Let's go chat. CoinGlass says lots of liquidity to the bottom. Yeah. Dude, let's see. In this picture, the dude in the front looks taller than you. But he's got to be 6'5", right? He's a big boy. We've had just about an absolute collapse at price. Market makers are going after everyone. Nice flag on the 1 minute, says Marcus Beckles. I'll tell you whether it's a nice flag or not. Nice flag on the 1 minute. You mean bear flag? Little bear flag right there. Yeah, 1 minute looks like it wants to dump so hard to the downside. Huh. We lost the 200 MA there on the 1 hour time frame. 1 hour wants to take you down. 1 hour looks like in a bear flag. And that's the rising wedge too that I've got on the 1 hour. Like it just looks like it wants to take us back to the beginning at least. Wow, they're going crazy today. It's definitely a false move Monday for sure. You know, they're making it difficult to figure out where price is going to go in the smaller time frames. Playing with your brains, so that's why I'm taking it chill, you know. At the end of the day, though, the 1 minute, that's why the 1 minute short right there would have been in the money. So I'm going to sit all day and just trade the 1 minute for the entire week and take no signal but the 1 minute signals. That's it. I'm going to keep my long open on the USD unless I don't want to, and then I'm just going to play the USDT all day long. I'm not trading on Monday just for my own sanity, 100%. 100%. 100%. Nobody cares about the CME gap. Yeah, including me. All right, the next person to bring it up is... No, I'm just messing around. Someone said, let's look at the CME on the 4 hour. There's no gaps, man. See, a lot of times people do this and they waste my time. And then when you guys waste the time of the whole show, it's kind of wrong. You know what I mean? It's kind of wrong, right? A gap is an unfilled area. See that gap? That gap has been filled slightly by this area. We've pumped into it. All right. There's no gap. Okay, fine. There's a gap right there. So you're right. There's a gap right there in the CME, which might be filled. It's a chance right there. I don't put a lot of weight on 4 hour CME gaps. I usually look at daily CME gaps. Really don't have one. If anything, you kind of have a weak fill there. It tells me that even though we got liquidity into the wick, you know, it's still a pretty good area. And there's a fair value gap, wick to wick. Oh, no. But that looks interesting to me. Wouldn't be surprised if we revisited 60,800 based on this idea. All right. So predictable that Mondays are unpredictable. Exactly. I'm liking it short term. I'm staying short for now. I'm liking it short term. I don't know, man. You do whatever makes you happy. It looks highly probable like a short, but for some reason it's not playing out as such. All right. Not while I'm live, honey. Please. Not while I'm live. I'm going to lock that door. I'm going to lock that door now. It's sad to say, but kids won't be able to come in and bother me anymore. It just won't happen. All right. Are you using the SMMA for the EMA? I don't know what you mean by that, because that doesn't make any sense. Either use an EMA or an SMMA. Yeah, you can't use both. So I don't know. I mean, you can use both, but you can't. One doesn't equal the other. You know what I'm saying? If that makes any sense. Peter Town, CDV's best compromise to enable covenants of Bitcoin. Sonic pioneers wallet credit score with no KYC requirements amid reaching 702. What is Sonic? Isn't that Phantom? Sonic pioneers wallet credit scores with no KYC requirements amid reaching 720 MS finality. Sonic Labs to introduce credit scores for digital wallets. Interesting. Cronje explained that a credit scored integration is a key advancement in blockchain technology. He stated that it would enable various traditional loan products, such as personal and payday loans, to enter DeFi. Cronje emphasized that Sonic has overcome several technological hurdles, making credit scores feasible with blockchain. And remember last night I brought up Sonic and I brought up Phantom, and if you're in the trading group, you got the call for Phantom to the upside. Bang, bang, bang. Bitcoin getting back into the greenery here. 54,950. So just to show you last night, if you were in the group, and you were privy to what's happening. And I've already posted a bunch of altcoins and some ideas this morning. But last night, one of the last things I posted during the live stream at 8:50 was a phantom rising wedge. It looked like it wanted to break up to 49, as if this news was going to come out. Show me the charts and I'll show you the news. They came out with this Sonic news. I mean, that's a big deal. Credit scores on Phantom. If you don't think that's a big deal, I don't know what to tell you. To me, it's huge, right? Because it's like, well, you know, and what does that mean? I mean, fairly simple design, rich extraction transfer loan, process that sanitizes financial data and provides a detailed analysis, ultimately summarizing into a credit score. It'll be the first native integration to allow direct on-chain across to wallet scoring. So if you just keep losing money and you're horrible, you're going to get a bad score, though. Can you just make a new wallet and try to do better on that wallet? I'm interested. Funny, then they put Phantom Coin up here, which isn't the same. Isn't that funny? They put a link to the wrong coin here. Imported coin data for Phantom Coin, like. Yeah. And so Phantom is now called Sonic Labs. Is that, did they really rebrand Phantom to Sonic Labs? And Andre Conje is back, man. When his name is mentioned, the whole, I mean, it just explodes. Now, still the Phantom Foundation. Visionary does build decentralized applications. I love Phantom from day one, man. And it might have another 10x out of it. You know what I mean? Anyway, keep Phantom on your radar. Keep Phantom on your radar. Let's jump back into BTC here, see what's happening for Bitcoin. All right. And how about that, man? Football was back. I didn't get to watch it. Actually, I watched like 20, 30 minutes and I fell asleep last night of that overtime game. And then it went into overtime and I just kept opening my eyes and falling back to sleep. I was exhausted. I was moving in the heat again yesterday, cleaning in the heat, I was working all day long. I lost like 10 pounds. I really did in the last 3 days because I just didn't eat anything for the last, I had like 2 yogurts for 2 days. And I looked at myself, I was like so ripped. I bought Phantom below a penny. Do you still hold it? Just get in with your Phantom. Sonic will be the next thing. And people try and buy and sell, they get wrecked. Buy big bags, take the gamble, and sit back for 100K. We lose, it's still worth the gamble. Shout out to Seek Parabolic. I mean, that's kind of what I do in the long run, but Andre Conje is a man, baby. The temper tantrum he had in 2021. You're funny. I just don't understand football, rugby makes sense, though. Do you wait for the full candle breaks the 200 or one of your EMAs, like the 9 or the 20? I don't use the EMAs. I watched the Raiders versus the Chargers. That was brutal. Ooh, sorry to hear that. I'm still long on the daily. The daily looks good to me. The small time frames are throwing tantrums. They got to figure it out. Look at AVAX, something that I just noticed. Bit of kind of a shoulder, a head, and a right shoulder. Bit of a cup with a handle here. Daily ready to explode. There's a chance that we've hit the bottom, everybody. We've capitulated. I mean, that was pretty bad capitulation. The fear got pretty high for... The fear's not supposed to get that high when you're, after we've reached the bottom of a bear market. I think we're back at 29 today, which is 26. Not a bad day to buy some more BTC. Shout out to Crypto Lifer. That's my dog. Shout out to Life of Dreco. We love you, brother. We appreciate you. Thank you for being here. Shout out to the 1,372 people here on the live. 436 likes. $29.99 in chat revenue. You people are absolutely beautiful. Sorry for the late start this morning. I was live. I was sitting at my desk. I did everything right. I was on time and everything. I just did not hit the live button accidentally. Got distracted, and so I apologize. I'll do better. But of the 1,350 days or whatever I've been live, 374, I think I've made like 50 mistakes when it comes to the live stream. About 50 times I've messed up, So, I'm a human being, man. I had things in place, but good morning, my brother. Shout out to OMAC, my man. We love you, man. Thank you for the call this week. Really appreciate that. Very nice of you. Not many people reach out to the life or think I'm too busy or think I'm, you know what I mean? So I appreciate that. Bitcoin's still struggling at 54,820. They're playing games with BTC. I mean, that does look like it's going to take a tumble here all the way back to the bottom of the trend line. They're definitely toying with me here, making me want to bail out of the trade. down like $30, so it's kind of like trying to shock me out. 6 hour doesn't look good. 8 hour looks interesting. I want that 1 hour to just make that move to the 200, but no. 1 hour looks horrible, but if it somehow can maintain without losing the trend line, it'll be kind of an anomaly. You'll be like, but how? You know, how did it do that? It wasn't supposed to. This is definitely a fake out. It faked out the trend line, came back inside. Maybe they faked the dump and come back inside. If you really want to know what's happening, you got to watch that 1 minute. I guess you could say it's in the symmetrical triangle slightly there. That's got a 50-50 break, the length of the triangle. So in the next 20-30 minutes, you're breaking up to 55.24, or you're breaking down to 55.599, right? Considering the dump was begun and you fought it off pretty good, and this looks somewhat shoulder, head, right shoulder to the upside. Bit of a bullish divergence there too as well on the 1 minute time frame. What is bullish divergence? A swing up on the RSI while you swing down in price action. All right. Wishing you a great day, Sammy. Thank you to Stas, man. For the next 5-6 days, I'll be going through all the boxes in my house. They're all over the place. And just putting things in order. The garage is a mess. It's just a mess. See, here you don't have a basement and you don't have an attic. So in Florida, you just get the garage. It's kind of nice, though. Too many people have houses full of garbage that they don't need, man. You know? And here, I don't need a lawnmower. You know, I used to have a garage full of lawn tools. I don't need any of those things. It's HOA. They come and they do all that stuff for you here. So I don't need any of that stuff. You know what I mean? I could fill it with all sorts of fun stuff. All right? Okay, I don't know anyone in Chicago, so I don't know who's calling me from Chicago. Hey, Crypto Lifer, would you ever check out my chart and see if I have set it up correct? I'm a new trader. Yes, if you join the trading group, we do that all the time. We ask people to post their stuff, and then we look at it. That's the difference between my trading group and a lot of others. You can actually get feedback on your charts. If you can't chart it, you shouldn't be trading it. And we really put an emphasis on charting all the time and going over your charts and making it happen. This looks like a shoulder, head, and a right shoulder. I'm staying long. It's crazy, right? It doesn't make sense. You're overbought. I'm staying in my long. Beautiful Monday to all. Shout out to Rave Song Records in the house. Very, very nice of you. Let's take a look at the S&P futures and see what's happening to the stock market here. I told you we're likely going to get a bounce here. Everyone's freaking out, but I could see the ascending triangle before it happens. And I could be wrong, but I got a Rain Man tendency with these patterns. And yeah, you could say shoulder, head, right shoulder. We're taking it down all the way down to the node at 46. And it could happen, but they're about to print money into the, looks like it's going to come up, get tight here, and break to the upside. I'm looking for the S&P to punch through. This, to me, is a buy, a screaming buy, and I could be wrong. But I believe if you like to play an S&P ETF, to me, I mean, this is screaming time to buy. Or if you're into tech stocks, you know what I mean? Looks like we're hitting the low here. And, we're going to go sideways for the next couple weeks, up a little bit down. And then October into November, like we do every single year, we pump miraculously. And I could give you the stats on this. Look at your last October 6th was right about here. Right? October right there. And you can see the pump begins. I called the bottom there with hidden bullish divergence on the 3-day chart, if you remember. It's on camera. I told the guy next to me on the plane that this is it. Look at October 3rd right there. The day my dad's birthday. And look when October started. Big pump. October started. Big pump. Right? This was the first October we had a problem of 2021. But when the month started, we did pump. October did start with a pump. However, we eventually would end in some pain. But that was the only one of like 20 years. Here's again October. When September turns to October here, by the 12th of October, we are gone. Look at that. 3 out of 5 ain't bad. 4 out of 5 ain't bad, right? There's October right there, too. Again, huge bump in October. Now, we would get the pandemic dump, but come on, you know. And then here we are again in October where we got a beatdown. 2018. And there again, though, October creates a massive pump. Look at that, just... Here again, October is the setting for a massive pump to come. So again, we could do this all day long, but you can see October. The odds are in our favor that we're going to get a pump through October, and it's starting to look pretty nice. Look, October would end right when this channel ended, right when this would start to get... It's just crazy, right? Coincidence? Boom, October. I don't think so, and I could be wrong, but it's starting to look out pretty good. Shout out to J-Bake, who went from 0 to hero in the 99. J-Bake, we love you, man. Yo, he really took it by charge, man. And that's what happens when people focus and get the education. All right? Inside my trading group, we teach all sorts of fun, amazing things. Okay? Including leverage mastery. By my man, Master Friend. For an extra $300 inside the trading group, get 3 mentoring sessions a week and find out more about why you keep losing your leverage trades. If you don't have a system defined like I do, if you don't know what you're doing, you're going to have to get that teaching, get that knowledge, and even at least find out more about what the candles are hiding. Leverage Mastery. Jump on in, hit the QR code, and find out more. I'm telling you right now, that knowledge is only going to be here for so long. Boom. Big Boss, what about NEIROETH? Send in a super chat if you want me to go over your coin every day and take over the show. You got to send in a super chat. It just doesn't work for free. I got too much to cover, and I don't have enough time on the stream. Only an hour left. And we got like at least 5 10-minute segments here to fill your brain. All right. Let's see what's popular search here. We got Starknet, Layer Zero, Celestia, Ondo. Ondo at 60 cents is a screaming buy. Notcoin follows ton. Solana at 127. Solana taking a beatdown. Alts just getting into their perfect position here. Dogs, a lot of people talking about dogs. I don't know. I'm not buying the Kool-Aid this time. Kamala Harris, and Donald Trump tomorrow night. Standoff. Layer Zero is interesting to me. We're going to take a look at it. Sui's interesting to me. We're going to take a look at it. In the last 7 days, Starknet possibly hitting that bottom at 30 cents. They crushed that thing. Covering that guy for Nero. Thank you, man. See, you asked for it and someone covered for you and sent in that super chat. God bless you. Thank you for being here. Shout out to the 1,408 people here on the live. 492 likes, $39 in chat revenue. You people are absolutely amazing. Let's take a look at that. So the S&P looking good to me. All right. Let's take a look at the NQ, the nasty NASDAQ. I see you doing the same type of thing, getting the bounce there, getting tight. This looks more like a head and shoulder wanting to dump on us. Let's see if that daily can hold the 200 MA. But I see a bounce off that 200 with the oversold Stokes and a bit of love there coming. Did you say your Bitcoin was the 9th of the 9th month? If so, happy G-Day. No, it was the 9th, the 99th day of the year. It's the 9th day of the year on the 99th day of the year. Yeah. It's the only 9 on the 99th day of the year. So my birthday is the 9th day of the month on the 99th day of the year. Yeah. Happy Monday. Much love. God bless. God is love. 528 with the 777s. You're very nice, though. Super nice that you would give a super chat for that. 2 wings of the same bird. Harris. Kamala Harris. Kamala Harris. Yeah. Kamala Harris. Harris. Yeah. Harris. Let's take a look at NEIROETH and take a look at what's happening. It's weird it's got the word ETH in it because it throws you off thinking you're trading an ETH pair. Pretty weird that they did that. So we were looking for a pump to the upside. We got it. We did get it. Not amazing, though, but it's in the green. And I don't go over a lot of coins. A lot of things don't catch my fancy. I mean, that's 21% gains for NEIROETH. And I believe we sent that to the group because it looked good to me. I would have sworn I posted it, but I guess not. And it's up 21%. We went over it yesterday on the channel, so it's definitely something that we talked about and went over. Now I'm going to look. I'm like, but that's up 20%, and you could either extend this line, see, which makes sense to me. And this thing looks like it wants to continue to pump. You know, Bitcoin's kind of finding some strength here. 54,800, just sitting on the post though. Yeah, that's a bear flag now that wants to break that. I mean, that's a bear flag. I mean, Monday or not, that looks like you're dumping down to 53,978, right? Reassess the long. 54.8, all about the 8. You lose the 8, you drop down to 54,000 pretty fast out this bear flag. 1 minute losing the 200 MA, 5 minute losing the 200 MA. The 50 minute just keeps kind of showing strength here at 54.8, but bearish div, rising wedge, it all looks bearish as heck to me. They got me wanting to stay strong against the wind. There you go. Let's break it down now. Stronger bullish div in a way, though, honestly. It's like, double bottom now for Bitcoin. Possible double bottom off 54.8. Somehow, some way, they want to bounce there. 54.8 holds the zone on this false move Monday. Ugly stuff right now. Death cross of the 1 minute. Usually, you know, a pretty bearish sign. But I didn't panic sell again, and we're back up at 54,875. So this seems to be doing its own thing. Does not really care. I would definitely put this on your radar and think about it. Look at it. It's super high risk. I wouldn't put what I was not willing to lose in it, but it looks interesting. And towards the end, I'm going to give you another coin that's on my radar that seems to be hotter than anything else in the game right now. If you stay tuned for that, we're going to give you that about 11:45. So you maybe have to mark a Siri alert to come back, or you have to watch the whole time. But I know. But we want you all day long here. We don't want you to go anywhere else. We want to give you the knowledge and the information that's going to keep you pumping. All right? Shout out to all my beautiful people here on the live. We appreciate you and we love you. Love is the strongest frequency. When you live in love, you cannot be denied. All right? You got to believe in yourself more than anybody else does. That is the key to success. All right? When you go your own way, when you find your own reason, it's harder to care about what other people think about you. When you're comfortable in your own skin, people like that. People see that. People gravitate to that. This stream is great because guess what? I don't care what people think of me. I care what, my legacy leads, how my dad up in heaven thinks about me, how my grandfather, how I'm leading the representation of my family through the legacy of men that came before me. And knowing where you came from is important of knowing where you're going. All right. I know where I came from. So ZRX looks hot to me. I wouldn't be surprised if it gets tight and makes a big move here. There's a lot of action in the market. I watch the market day in and day out, and I haven't posted this many altcoins since like 2 weeks ago when there was a little bit of hype. I wish the stop could be below the point of control here. I'd like it to bounce, come back up. That way the stop could be like there and it would be 2 variants away. But I am liking what I'm seeing here for ZRX. This thing is hot. All right. I've been giving you guys a lot of altcoins to look at in the last few days. Just pay attention. All right. They're coming at you hot right now. They're coming at you hot. More furniture in the place, so it shouldn't be as echoey, which I find. And I got to lock the doors so no one can come in while I'm streaming anymore. It's kind of nice. It's kind of nice. I never wanted to lock my kids out, but Whenever my wife now reprimands I'm such a sweetheart to my kids. So whenever my wife has to reprimand the little 3-year-old, you know, she comes in, Daddy, Mommy was... She's got to tell me the whole story of what happened. And she's not good at being reprimanded because she's like, for her first 3 years, she really didn't do... I have to be honest, I'm not even being rude. She didn't do anything bad. She listened to everything we said and just said nice things. In the last 3 months, she's been a little tough. Look at the 13, 33, 33, 33. Well, you know, I'm watching Complex Finance. Seems if it bottomed here, this is way higher risk. But I'd like to watch this area. And I do stuff like this all the time. And then I set alerts so I don't have to think about it. I do the math when the math is right and then set the alerts. How do I set alerts? Just vertical lines. And when price crosses it, it's going to let me know. And then when you have the alert section, you have all the coins that you put alerts on. It's painstaking work. It means you go through coins for hours on end, all day long, every 3 days. But that's how I do it. That's how I go at it. Matrix AI, another one of the AI coins that I liked back in the day. Everything is down to the dumps. Whatever happened to AGIX, my winner. And you can't even trade it anymore, right? They got it on Polonia next still. Still 60 cents. It's pretty good. It ain't bad. I'd be up nicely still. But wow, yeah, you got to exchange this for FET now. That's what you got to do. It's kind of sad, the whole, you know. And so basically, if you're trading AGIX, you got to trade FET. I mean, look at FET on the daily. If that ain't the first higher low in a set, I don't know what is. FET about to break out. Looks like AI is about to do some damage. I'm telling you right now, I don't know what's happening. If there's going to be some big news, show me the charts that I'll show you the news. Shoulder, head, right shoulder for Fetch. Fetch is about to break out. I'm going to call it the trade of the week. And I own Fetch. I have a big old 2 big bags of it. That looks like it's going to make a gain, though. I like what I'm seeing here for Fetch. First higher low on the set on the daily. And Bitcoin's kind of speaking the same language here, and I'm seeing a lot of bullishness in the air. Again, I could be wrong. I don't mean to overhype things. I just want to show you what I'm seeing. Now, if this could come back down to the bottom of the pattern, so be it. But it looks pretty close to a breakout. And it breaks above that point of control, right? That right there on the VRVP. I mean, it's going up to the 200 MA on the daily, and if it flips the daily 200 MA at 1090, I don't see how 226 isn't coming. Bit of an inverted head and shoulder cup and handle here for Bitcoin. Let me show you the cool trick too here. They got a nice inverted head and shoulder all labeled correctly. So if you wanted to teach your family, friends, or just show them what was going on. And you can kind of inch it in. And now it's not perfect. I wish you could round the head there. Didn't sound right. Pause, right? But who doesn't want it rounded? I mean, what? The charts, the way you do the charts. That's what yeah. Shout out to all the people here. So shoulder, head, right shoulder to the upside. Okay? Pause, man. Pause. So crazy. Sometimes I slide in between being a comedian and just being a mischievous, you know. Bulls go easy, Sammy. Shout out to Crypto Billy, man. Neuromorphic computing. I'm telling you, AI will pump this next year. Well, we got 2 big narratives coming at us. They're going to change the game. All right. One of them is FHE, right? And FHE is a pretty big deal to me, which is fully homomorphic encryption. All right. And that's going to be a big deal. And it makes sense what it means. It's like computers need to talk to each other. They need to be able to send each other the information, encrypt the information without identifying the information. Right? And shout out to Brandon 2181. Can we get a look at Arrow? We'll take a look at Arrow. Thank you for the super chats coming in hot today. I really appreciate that. You keep firing them off. It's really, really awesome. And shout out to everyone here on the live. You're making this community amazing, and you're making this show amazing. I used to do this to 3 people. Now we have 1,400 people. I can't over 1,000 people every day. I am blessed. Dear Lord, thank you for all the beautiful people you sent to my live stream. Help me stay in the present moment. Help me stay amazing. Help me push forward today and work really hard to get that house organized, man, and not be lazy. let me just have super strength to just do it all, man. I want to take my house by storm today and just make it look like a magazine when I'm done. My wife's like, oh God, he's going to be on fire all day. But I love you all, man. And I'm just, I moved into my new house. I'm in my new studio right now. I'm feeling good. Life is good. And there's no reason to be upset. We're alive, everyone. There's people that didn't make it through the night last night. There's people that lost some of their closest family and friends last night. I know what that's like. It happened to me just this year. So let's all just say a prayer for the moment together, can we? Dear Lord, thank you for the amazing day in which we're all able to wake up and achieve our dreams. We have opportunity. The fact that we can breathe means anything can happen to us today, and that means that we have a blessing. And if you believe your mind is the opportunity, and you believe you're the opportunity, then you're on your way to success. These are my old glasses. They leave a mark in my face. That's how heavy they are. I can't believe they sold them to me. All right, but I had to wear them. And my prescription has changed, so it's probably not good to wear an old prescription, but it's better than nothing. I've never been more grateful. This family is truly blessed. Amen. Shout out to Jamal Antonio. We love you all. We love you all. Let's see if there's something brewing here on the smaller time frame. 1 minute crack-a-lacking. The 200 MA back to 55,273. Look, I'm in the long. Back up, man. I cannot believe that looked like such a bear flag. They faked them out so bad. Sammy stayed long. Again, sometimes my trader instinct kicks in and you just do something. You don't even fully understand what you're doing. You just do it. Let's go to the USDT pair here and see if I can pull off a scalp win, even though it's Monday. All right, so here's what happened. We hit the 200, but we got rejected by it because, look, the 200 works but you need to be closer to the 21. When you go to crack the 200, but you're that far for the 21, you must assume you're coming back down. The 21 is so important to price action and how it interacts and how it moves. You want to really be using the 21 in constant tandem with price. Like, this is a guaranteed short back to the 21. What we want to see is it make something like this. Go sideways here, pump a lump. Hold the 21 into price action, and if that can happen, I already know that's 95% how every pump that ever happened in existence ever occurred. And you'd be like, no, Sam. And I'd be like, yes, though. And you'd be like, okay, let's go to FET on the 1 minute time frame and see the last time it pumped nicely. All right. And you can see first it pumped up here, right? And you can see, okay, nice pump. Now, it was already above the 200 MA. And look, once it breached the 200 MA on the 1 minute, another one of my ideas. Here's a good one here. I'm trying to see where it came up to the 200, but the 21 was lacking. Right there. Had to come back to the 21 first. This is kind of what we're doing here. We kind of had that bear flag for Bitcoin. We pumped up. But even here, we got this beautiful pump. Look what happens. You know me, I would have been like, if I was in this trade, I'd tell everyone, man, I'd start taking profits. You're coming back to the 21-day moving average. I said, if you can come back to the 21 and catch a flag, then there's a chance we can make this trade. And what happened is I saw this, my mind saw it over and over again, and then I categorized it as a pattern. I have a pattern recognition, so I can take even actions that happen over time, and my brain can put those in a pattern. So I can watch price action for 20 minutes and see, oh, that's what I've seen before on every other chart in my life. So look, it came to the 21, the Stokes curve down, and fire off a trade. And that's when I like to get in a lot because it's going to pump. And there it hits basically the measured move. And you're like, okay, Sam, it happens in crypto, but does it happen in the regular market? I'd say all the time. Look at Tesla taking a beat down today on the 1 minute time frame. And look, had you shorted Tesla when the 1 minute lost to 200 MA right there, you would have been in the monkeys for gains, and you would have been shorting Tesla at 229. My strategy works on any single time frame you want. It does not matter, and it works on any asset in the world. It does not matter. Once you get to know these moving averages, and you should be feeling adrenaline right now. Your head should be rushing. You should be like, oh my God, I think I really found someone that knows the charts more than I could have believed. And you did. You really did. Look, so the same thing here with Tesla. Tesla gets a big pump. Let's just say on the 1 hour. Might even look better on the 1 hour here. But once you get your pump, all right, and things get squared away, you're going to come back down to the 21-day moving average. I'll use the 15. So every pump we've ever had, like here for Tesla, boom, 15 minute does a huge pump, but look how far away it is from the 21. I would tell you that it's unsustainable. We're likely going to continue to pump. I said we may go sideways, and I call this the twisted sister because I don't know what it's going to do. but I know how to react and play with it when it does that. You get it? And so and then look, it came in, it touches the 21. At this point, I get rid of both and I start flipping it this way, right? And I'm like, okay, it's making the flag now. Okay, now I got a measured move. Now I have more of a plan than I had before. Now look, it fell out the flag, right? It doesn't mean it's gonna pump. The point is, though, you can see what's happening here. The 21's away from the 200. We know that's in. You have a gap of the VRVP. The 20, you keep using this 21 when you cross the 200 MA. Look at it on the 15-minute for Tesla. Had you opened up a long when you crossed the 200 MA on the 15-minute, when this candle opened, look, you would have rode that puppy from 213 on a call to 232. So you could do this whatever, any way you want. All right. Let's take a look at NVDA Corporation and see what's happening to NVIDIA. A lot of people want to know, is it sustainable? Well, you got to look at NVIDIA on the weekly, really. And I mean, that is a monumental move to the upside. From the beginning of Impulse at 14. And you got to pull a fib on that. And I mean, it was just and that's likely going to come back down to the 618. However, it should follow the S&P, and the S&P's got this bull flag, right? So you want to see if you can get the bounce. The healthy, correct thing for me is that it comes down to the 618 and it breaks out again. Makes a hidden bullish divergence, right, on the RSI. And that's, I trade hidden bullish at the 618 with low stochastic. That is a model of mine that I play. I mean, it's a model of any good trader that knows how to trade, personally. I'm not trying to say, like, you'll figure that out over time. That'll be your spot-on position, okay? But I could see this thing continuing to make a bit of a moon, right? So NCDCA will come last adjustment. Bitcoin just do my thing. Yeah, I know what you're saying. Shout out to the 562 people here on the live. Thank you for jumping on in. And Bitcoin back to 54,940, just kind of going that sideways behavior. But you knew that we were coming back down because as I showed you, the 1 minute was too far away from the 21-day moving average. And there you have it, coming back down. Rejection by the 200 MA looks pretty nasty now. Almost looks like an Adam and Eve the other way. You see, like, anyway, just dropped a lot of good knowledge on you that you can use for the rest of your life. You really can. You can use it for the rest of your life, you know. Shout out to everybody here. Appreciate the 1,260 people still kicking it on that. I guess when you start teaching, people get like kind of weirded out. But what I just showed you, you could use for the rest of your life. Like, you really don't want to miss this stream. I'm telling you right now, at any given moment, I just bust out a gem or an idea, and I've been trading for 17 years. You don't need an indicator. You don't need to believe in anyone else. You don't need to follow anybody else. You can sit and do this on your own every single day. The charts will teach you the way. The charts will teach you the way. Okay? Choppy Monday is horrible. Amen. A lot of liquidity down at 54.3 to grab. That's where I'm looking for a long entry. Shout out to Crypto Keeper 2369. I mean, they got this big bulge still down there. Pause, right? But they still got red of 55,750. Anything is possible here for BTC. All right. The single piece of advice is like, yeah. I have to work on my stop loss system. I can't figure out how to work it. Well, I don't know. No Diddy, yeah, exactly, no Diddy, yeah. Free knowledge, amen. Good afternoon, Sarasota Sammy, just catching up on your weekend streams, and just this second catching your live. Hey ho, lifers, man, C Mark, Manchester City Mark, man, we love you. I can't wait to see you on the beach, Anna Marie Island, me and you, baby. We're gonna be doing it big. So fun too, and I live in such an international place where people will come around the world to visit. Boston, yes and no, you know. Sarasota, almost anyone could enjoy a beautiful vacation here in Sarasota. Every time I came here, I met people from Europe. Every single time. I met people from Finland, the Netherlands, Sweden, Germany, you know, France, you name it. People came to Sarasota, Florida to see the beautiful Gulf Coast and the beautiful white sands of Siesta Key Beach, man. One of the most beautiful beaches in the entire world. And, you know, I haven't been to the beach in like a month and a half or something since Debbie. It's been like a month since I even looked at the beach. I don't know. It's so weird. You get caught up out here in your little world, getting the kids ready, doing things, and it really has been the move and doing all that other stuff. You know, I can't transfer 100 USD. I want from competition for creating an account. They're stuck. Can't transfer them anywhere. Yes, you can only use them inside of the futures account, man. Yes. The point is, if you lose money, though, you're going to lose that, not your own money. It's a buffer. You understand? I think you get it now. Yeah. Let's try again for the beach, bro. We should, man. I haven't been to the beach, man. Maybe let's go for this Sunday. Let's do Anna Maria this Sunday, dude. Let's do it, man. And let's really do it. Let's make it happen, bro. We just gotta get it done. And then we're gonna have a housewarming feast with just very close friends. You're definitely invited. All right. My wife says in the Muslim tradition, you have a big feast at your new house. So that's something that we want to do as well. All right. Shout out to Comcast, man. We love you. Everything going well. Shout out to Google. Shout out to YouTube. And shout out to everybody out here that helps the stream, come into play. I want to always be appreciative of every single powers that be that help the stream go on and keep it moving. We appreciate it and we love you guys. And we're going to keep doing positive energy, being, no profanity, nothing like that for advertisers, and making YouTube a really safe and awesome place to be. So if you're with that, I'm with it. Let's do it. Wow, this is a crazy false move Monday. I would have shorted that bear flag. You know what I mean? I don't know what they're doing here. This is whack-taculous. They definitely would have had me all around the place. I'm happy I'm just kind of observing for the day. That short below the 200 MA was money. When the Stokes get low, get out and just keep taking what the market gives you. Don't get greedy and be happy with a little bit, and it compounds over time. Just found out about your channel recently. A lot of value on your streams. Greetings from Germany. Thank you for being here. And we also cover DeFi. I got a Kepler wallet, which I'm rocking DeFi on. I got a Unisats wallet. We do it all, man. Speaking of that, let's jump into Sats, collecting those pizza swap gains. Let's see if it continued to pump to the upside here. Sats on MEXC. Shout out to After Hours Investing. If you're out there, always makes you think so wow, he did say it was short-lived. So the bull flag got a little bump and then they just sold it off pretty fast. So maybe there was some hype there. Now it's kind of teetering on the 200 MA. You see that? I didn't trade it. I just want to make it clear. I was just curious to see what Sats will be doing with the pizza swap. Says it should continue out this flag. Kind of a cup and handle here, and it's bouncing off of the previous support zone. Are you trading buy or sell every day or some days? I mean, I trade almost every single day of the week. I opened up a trade last night. I'm always in I'm in swing trades right now. I'm almost always in a trade of some type, shape, or form. But sometimes I'm not in a high risk short-term leverage trade per se. And if you're going to trade leverage, you really need to know what you're doing. There's a demo part of this, and you have to understand and use demo a lot. All right, here in the future, see demo trading. You got to demo trading. Understand the buttons. I remember when I first did this one day, I opened up a short instead of a long. Or I put the stop losses in the wrong places, and there's just mistakes that are made as humans, and it's good to make those mistakes on demo. Right? And get a handle. Like, you should have 100 to 150 trades on demo before you even, because you'll understand the buttons and everything nice and neat. Up $20 now in the long. I am in a long right now. Presently, we entered it about 55,080. Oh no, where did I long? Sorry. 54,996. I'm about to say I wouldn't be up right now. Yeah, so we longed at about 54,996. It's been up and down. We were up like $200 at one point. All right. I have a short limit order on 56,100 and a long limit order at 54,100. And I don't do the whole long short stuff. It's just never been my thing. I'm all for nothing, one for all. Like, I go one way, and I go that way real hard. All right. Focused energy. So look what we have. We have the CPI, month over month core CPI coming out on Wednesday at 8:30. And then Thursday, we have core PPI. That is going to sway the market. I just want to get you ready for that. Write those things down just so you're going to wake up on Thursday, open up a regular trade on a flag, and then get completely demolished. And what happened? Well, you didn't remember that CPI was coming. All right. So just CPI 8:30 Wednesday, PPI 8:30 Thursday. Write those down. Put sticky on your computer. Please do not forget. Something could be happening. All right. Okay. So now we're getting outflows too, which is kind of crazy. Crypto fund outflows were the most since March last week as Bitcoin ETFs bled. Bitcoin lost over 8% of its value during the week, falling below 54,000 on September 6th, having traded around 59,000 on the 2nd. Crypto investment products lost 726 million last week, with Bitcoin funds registering losses of 643 million. Spot Bitcoin ETFs in the U.S. extended their losing streak to 8 days for the first day since they listed in January, according to Bloomberg. All right. So just ETFs getting that sell-off. Look at this wacky price action. My goodness. And I'm the guy that's supposed to make sense of this and figure it out. Let me see. I mean, this has been I'm happy. I was over trading a little bit the last few weeks. I do have to admit that. And I think I was overcompensating for the move and all the things happening. And the fact that the market, I was so accurate for so long because the market was pretty spot on. Now, the fact that we didn't, so now you want to get out of the smaller time frames and you want to say, this should have broken down. And if the bears were in control, this rising wedge would have dumped to the downside, my man. How come we did not dump to the downside? How come we're getting tight moving averages up to this 200 MA? And it's setting up for the 1 hour to come and curve. You can see it and get above this 200 MA. I see a big long coming. I really do. And this is almost an Adam and Eve double bottom, but it's slanted. You see, it's a slanted Adam and Eve that could make a big move here. I'm bullish on Bitcoin, and I still got my long open, and I'm not changing a thing here. So, yeah, I'm standing here till you make me move. Standing on, you know that song? I'm standing here until you make me move. Getting all up and down to. I'm getting more in love with you. I'm feeling just all I could do. I really want it. I really want it. Yeah. So I'm just. Oh, man. But you back now. Jimmy's boy never stops. I can feel it, baby. I'm back, baby. I'm back, man. Shout out to Jimmy in the chat. Shout out to Crypto Billy in the chat. Hey, we had Jimmy in the chat today. He doesn't always come over here, Crypto Billy. Interesting to see Jimmy over here. I'm standing here until you make me move. I'm giving it all that I've been through. Yeah. What do you guys think, man? Can I go all the way with that? You know what I mean? Do you think I can make it? I think I can make it. I always told my wife I was a great singer. She said no. She said horrible. I said I was good, man. She said I was good. I mean, she said I was bad. I thought I was good. My mom always told me I was great. So I believe it. I believe it. You know what I mean? My mom never lied, so why would she tell me I was great? You know what I mean? Hanging by a moment, Cat Bob. You're funny. I don't know what that means. I'm buying in long with all my balance. Don't quit trading, Sammy. To be honest, that's better than the mainstream nowadays. You're so funny, man. You can rap with the best of them. Amen. I sing much better in the shower. More practice getting there. Thank you. Yeah. A 10, a hard 10. A 10, a hard 10. A 10. I give it a 10, a hard 10. I love that. Varsity Blues, man. I'll always remember that. A 10. I give it a 10. Okay. All right. He said, just look at Ray. I don't even know who that is. What are you guys saying over here? Crypto was Sing Lifer. Yeah. I'm going to sing all my favorite songs today. We're going to be doing crypto karaoke. All right. If I go high in a note, it means I'm long. If I go low, it means I'm short. All right, let's do it. No. 55,170 for Bitcoin. I cannot believe I hung out. I almost bailed a few times on that long. But Sammy Boemi is holding on and holding on strong. Where are the bears? If they were so strong, where are they? Where are you, bears? If the bears were so strong, Sam, where are the bears, Sam? Don't go outside, Sam. The bears will get you. The bears will get you, Sam. And they're going to eat you up. Oh, Sam, are you going outside with all those bears out there? Be careful. The bears will get you. And once they see you, it's over, my man. They're going to eat you alive. Oh, the bears. Shout out to everybody here, man. So look, the 1 minute breaking back above the 200 MA. Signs of life here for BTC. All right. Let's see if we could make some sense of the sauce here today. Hey, Lois, I think I'll go big. Hey, Sham knows how to trade. He's long right now. Everyone else is short. I think Sham's right. I'm going to trade long with Sham. I'm Peter Griffin, and I never lose. Because I watch the Crypto Lifer. Everybody in Quahog is long. So we're long together. All right? Lois, don't short me. Don't fade me, Lois. Yo, Chris, you better jump in this long. We're going to the upside, Chris, whether you realize it or not. So you better jump in the long. Oh, man. He goes, Green Fingers Island. Sam loves blending accents. Sounded like an Irish Scotsman. Yeah, they're yeah. If I really want to do the Irish one, I could do it a bit better, you know? I just got to focus. It's not when I'm all over the place, you know? Talking the morning to you. You know, I could do a Conor McGregor. Yeah, I got to the ring. You know, he looked at me funny. I got in the ring. I decided I get a busted face. It's going to happen, man. It's me and him. It's him and me. It's going to do it. Hey, it is what it is, bro. Do the quagmire. Giggity, giggity, giggity. Hola, Crunk. Shout out to Rave Song Record. Shout out to Crunk. Crypto Billy's popular. He's got a lot of fans here. He kind of runs the show if you don't know. This looks good to me. I like this 1 minute about to pop. I actually may take a trade here. 55,746. Stop is at 55,027. I mean, the Bears had so many chances to take us down. If we break this 200 MA, I'm long on it. I'm long like long dong. Sorry, I shouldn't do that. But you know what I'm saying. I'm long like chicken chow mein, dude. All right. I don't know. I just asked the question that you probably all asked. Is that, you know what I mean? But I don't think so. I'm not trying to be, you know. Oh my gosh, it's so funny. I would say, if I was in a comedy show, I would say it, but I can't say it. You know, there's so many things I want to say that I think are really funny that I don't even bring up because it just, you know, you make a joke and other people don't think it's too funny. That's what I've learned. You know what I mean? You think you're funny, but it's not that funny. You know what I mean? But you think it's hilarious. You know, I'm kind of like at work here on the show. I never know who I could piss off. You know what I mean? I try to keep it kosher. Getting tight in the zone here. I like what we're seeing for BTC. It is kind of a symmetrical, but we cracked that 200 MA. We're gone. Stochastics are high, but a lot of times that happens when the Stokes are high. I'm cracking it. I'm taking a scalp long here, 900 for 300. Going for my quota for $500 a day trading. If we can do it, we can do it. We got 2 trades open now. Sammy, cup it handy here. That's a fast $13, $15 of the trade. Starting to pump hard. Breaking that 200 MA. Can we get the follow through now? We didn't get it 1, 2 in a row. Could it be the third one? I mean, the Bears look like they had us by the guts. And somehow, some way, they got us back to 55,283, baby. And Sammy stayed in the long, even though it looked sketch business. And let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Look how quick we made 33 at 3%. I'm the king of 3%. I told you. And I lost it right when I said it. But I'm the king of 3%. I told you I'm the king of 3%, man. No one makes 3% faster, quicker, and more efficiently than me on a daily basis. I can honestly say that. All right? 3%, 3%, 3%, 3%. The 3% rule. Take it if you got it. And we're likely to get this pump up to 55,700 right in front of you here just because I'm a lifer and I said so. Okay? Yeah. All right. Yeah. I hope you spit out your coffee or your water because I just said it exactly how I said it. 55,500 for Bitcoin is the coverage here. We got liquidity to the upside on the BOOKMAP. Shout out to everybody here on the live. Thank you for jumping on in. Appreciate each and every one of you. I just did open up a live trade for BTC. And I could easily lose it. Anything could happen here. Tighten the channel. Let's get this follow through to the upside, though, shall we? It is Monday. Wouldn't be surprised if we just and dumped all the way to the downside out of nowhere. I spit out my sandwich. They needed to trap those shorts at the bottom. They don't need to do anything. We don't know what's going to happen. I don't use the word need because need says that things have to happen a certain way, and nothing has to happen a certain way. Life is this ever-flowing, unique moment that changes every single time, every single second. How we ebb and flow with the change is how we stay powerful. Your power is in your ability to be versatile. Your power is your ability not to be upset. Your power is in your ability to push. I'm looking at us to hang on this 200 MA here. Hang on it like it's a brick wall that can't be broken. And so far, so good. We are getting the bounce off the 200, which is something that I'm looking for at 55,250. It's getting intense. The music gets louder. The time is now. You can feel the energy. The show is bringing it on. We're bringing the energy. We're going all the way. All right? You can't stop. When I come like a freight train. And nobody's stopping me. I'm telling you right now. Nobody is stopping me. And nobody's stopping you. We're going all the way to the upside today. And that is what it is, man. I'm putting adrenaline back in your spine. I'm blowing that air into your sails. You are taking this world by storm. Every single day here on the channel, man. I'm feeling good today. I worked out. I'm resilient. I got that vibrance. I got that love. I got that push. I got that might. I got it, baby. Let's go! Woo! I remember when I was at the Sin City Crypto and I was doing their show and they gave me some time to be alone while I did the stream, and they were like, all we heard was all this yelling and screaming, and we didn't know if you had fallen down. We were like, we thought you had broken some equipment. Like, we had no idea what was going on in there. And I'm like, dude, that's the show, man. This show is a full blown. You know, I don't really like to do the show with someone watching me. It makes me really subconscious because I'm just giving it my all here right in this little room. And when you're in the room, you're like, what is this guy doing? He's alone in a room. But man, I feel the vibrance with each and every one of you. I feel the energy with each and every one of you. And I feel the love. The number one thing I feel is the love with each and every one of you. Can this rising wedge break out? Similar to Phantom. Last night, Phantom was in a very similar position here. Above the 21 curving, after the bump. You know? Again, we lose the 200. This all kind of plays games, and it's lackluster again. We got to hold this yellow line. It's like Russian roulette. Sketchy business on a Monday, for sure. But look, we're above the smooth and the 2. That's usually a bullish sign. Many times in my life, I've seen that play out as a very bullish sign here for Bitcoin. We gave you the NASDAQ. We gave you a little lesson on how to trade the moving averages using Tesla and other coins. You know, we showed you a bunch of altcoins today. We are on fire. We gave you the news. Man, you're getting lit. You know what's hot, what's not, what's getting searched for most than anything else, the popular searches. Come on, man. You ain't gonna find a better place in this world than this channel. We're gonna give every single piece you need and keep it moving. Bitcoin, baby. Let's go. We're making the flag now. And now that's a flag that could do damage. Little mini flag there to the upside. That measured move is quadruple 5 sold, baby. Quadruple 5s. So Sammy is long on multiple areas here. We're up $100 at both logs now. Let's see if this can cook. We're going to just start cooking today. Cook, baby, cook. And maybe later on today, inside the trading group, I get to show some gains. And we keep it fresh, man. With the navy and the gray, man. Come on, baby. You can't beat it. Yesterday, I had the gray and the navy. I flipped it on you. I want to see if anyone noticed that. Last night, I had the navy suit with the gray shirt, gray pocket square. Today, I got the gray suit with the navy shirt, the navy pocket square. I'm just trying to teach y'all gentlemen how to keep it fresh every single day here, all right? I'm trying to teach y'all how to dress on a daily basis so you can stay fresh. Your wife will look you up and down and want to eat you up like you're a piece of chocolate, huh? Like a Ferrero Rocher over here. She'll be like, oh, I want to pop him in my mouth. Sorry. If anyone else is here, sorry. We love you. Family-friendly show. We were talking about M&Ms. Just some M&Ms and some Skittles there. Nothing crazy over here. Popping them in the mouth. I'm going to do a comedy skit one day, man. I'm going to start writing this stuff down. You know what I mean? Yummy. Yeah, I didn't say anything wrong, man. You know what I mean? Dude, Beauty and the Beast did kiss. You know, that's just, you know, she just wants to kiss, you know what I mean? Look. Hey. M&M's make me hungry. Yeah. The kid is me. I'm 15. Shout out to Oliver. We love you. Thank you, Oliver. No, we're keeping it PG for you, man. We love you, brother. Yeah. Always positive mind looks good. Cheers. Let's go, bro. Amen. So we got to touch this 21 again while we stay above the 200 MA. Choppy business here on the 1 minute. Look at this. Back and forth. And I could lose all these trades and go to zero. You never know. All right? That's why it's called trading, not guaranteeing. But we do the best we can to print those gains every single day here on the channel. Remember, I got a coin I want to show you that's hot right now that looks very interesting. Looks like it's going to do some damage. And it's been hot for a while. All right. And you might know it. Some people are new to the channel. They might not have heard me talk about it yet, so I want to bring it up. I don't own any of it yet, but I may get some more. I may get some more from when I got it last time, but I got rid of it. You get it? So I guess, would that be getting more? I don't have any, but I would like to get some more. Doesn't make sense, right? But what if you bought it before and sold it, and you like to get some more of that you had before? You know, like you ate a pizza, you ate it, but then you want to get some more. Does that mean you have pizza? No, you just want to get some more. So I want to get some more, but I don't have any right now. Craziness. I like what we're doing here. I like how this 21's curving up, defying gravity with the stochastics RSI coming down to bend. And remember, each time we stay high in the 1 minute resets, the 1 hour is showing signs that the 1 hour is really want to get to that 200 MA. It's showing signs that we're going to crush that 200. So we're learning, I'm teaching you how to watch how price action moves throughout space and time. All right. And so there's a high probability my longs, this long scalp plays out. Now this long scalp, I'm just going for $300 to 55,870. This big one, I'm going for like a lot more. Like if I win the trade, 0.04 Bitcoin, right? So it's about $2,500. So this one I'm risking 500 for 2,500, and I may up the ante too if everything goes well. All right, we're back at the green there, up 34, $27. This one, once even the candle gets somewhere up in here and I'm up 100, I'll move the stop loss to break even immediately. It's all about covering the purse. All right. And you're going to see us, if we get this nice move back to the upside, it's going to be a really great week of trading. We're going to get volatility. And, you know, yeah, last week's volatility produces this week's volatility, so it's good. Also, if you have a green month, you want to dump in September, right? First 2 weeks of September were pretty nasty. First week was a dump. So... And this is what Master Friend will really teach you. Like, this is what Master Friend does on another level. He'll show you Bitcoin all-time history index, right? And this is what he'll do, which I find pretty fascinating. But he'll go to the weekly candle, right? And let's look at a green weekly candle, right? And let's just we'll draw two lines around it. If we can we get that? They don't let you make the line, but you could make like 9. They don't even let you do that. But that's like, you know, and then, oh, they let you go sideways though, so you could zoom out from the side of it. That's interesting. I'm not trying to go over the candle, if that makes sense. If I could just do the line of the candle. Anyway, the point is, then if you went to like the daily and you looked at this line that you made, you could see the week in motion, right? So you go to the weekly candle and you're like, well, and then you can also see how the monthly candles are getting made, right? So watch. So like, let's see this green one. I'll put the line there, and then I go to the daily. You should see the line over the daily on the week, right? And so the week basically started there. Let's see, July. I could go back to the exact days. But you can see, like, so, and then you want to look at your month. And you could look at like a green month. And you can do the same thing, right? And then look at the week. And there's your month, right? And you can see 1, 2, 3, 4. So you get like April 8th. So you get, this is like the month, right? These are the 4 weeks in the month. You had a pump, up and down, ended up. You just start to kind of understand how the monthly candle is made up of the weeks, so the weekly candle is made up of the days. Very similar to how I teach you how we zoom into price action to figure out where it's going. All right. Very important over time, understanding these concepts. I don't like how it's starting to bend. See, that means it's a wrap usually. It lost the trend. That was a good trend that it had. Once the trend line breaks, it usually is the end for me. The only thing making me think it could work is because, but I can't stay. I have a pet peeve, number one. I like things nice and clean. When a nice trend line breaks, it kind of upsets the motion of the whole pattern. If that bounces, I'd be surprised, you know, very surprised, because now it's got a rounded top. It looks ugly. A little bit of bearish divvy there as that's down, that's up, you see. But the 200 is a very powerful sign. There's a chance it keeps us in line somehow, some way. But here you are on a Monday watching the 200 with me. All right. Let's just jump back into the chat. Golden Cross, go Biddy. Crypto Faces Live, get away 1,000 more. Yeah, and he's in $1 million trade. Yeah. I made my first successful demo trade on weeks last night. 99 more to go. Amen. So, and again, I made double. I mean, this is great that we're holding this the way we're holding it. Still in a flag, so we'll see how this rocks. Beautiful flag too. And the target for that flag, what, 55,700? I'm still in the long. I'm still in the long. Thinking of doubling down on the bigger long, you know. I wish I had doubled down below 55 though. I like this. The 21 above the 200 and the smooth moving average is just, it's a really good sign of a bigger move. Okay, sign up for the Crypto Lifer newsletter. Thank you. Yeah, Mondays are crazy. Amen. Yeah. Wore a suit last week. New shirt, tie, and pocket square. First time in many years. Thanks to Sam of the 99. Great place to learn about trading and life. You must have felt great. Looked good too. I know you did, dude. You look amazing when you put the pocket. Yo, the pocket square, man. The whole. There's nothing like it, man. You walk around, you just feel good. You know. Dress good to feel good, man. I'm telling you, it's all part of the package. Everything you do in life is part of the package here. For Bitcoin. Unbelievable show today, everybody. Follow me at CryptoLifer33 to keep it moving. We extend the show and just keep it moving. And we ask you all sorts of questions today. Show me that, show me you watch the Crypto Lifer show without showing me you watch the Crypto Lifer show. That's fun. I like that. All right. This guy, he said, all right. You're funny. You know the secret to success. Getting started, baby. Let's go. I love it. You taught me to ignore the pattern break sometimes because they trying to fake us out. We hold the 50 SMA on the weekly. It's still telling us we bullish. Much love, Sammy. Psychedelic catfish. Paying attention, listening to the abnormal thought process. Sammy Cup in handy. Stay blessed. Hey, yo. I think I'm going to grow a beard. I love that, yo. Thank you for sharing your most precious asset. Oh, I love this, dude. This is awesome. This is one of the best tweets I ever did. The 1 minute broke the 200 MA. Sammy Cup in handy. Look at this. People know the sauce, man. He just do the. I like it. I like it. Posters 77333. I love it. Candle close. I miss old tuxedo. You're funny. I will do after I finish my lemon water. I love this, yo. This is great. I'm gonna sit here and go through all these posts, man. I love Twitter for this reason. I wish I could like and respond to every single one of them, but I don't even have the time. You people, I love this. Look at the lemon squeeze. Wow, I got way more responses than Top. Unbelievable. Shout out to my man Crypto Face in the house. Blessings on blessings. Oh no, I can't do that. Anyway, shout out to everybody out here, and God bless everyone. Please follow me at Twitter at CryptoLifer33. I'd greatly appreciate it. 30,100 subscribers and counting. On our way to the upside, baby. Greatly appreciate it. And wouldn't that be cool? A debate on X between Trump and Kamala Harris. Yeah. That'd be awesome. Nice pump back to the upside here. Bitcoin getting legs. And I'm telling you, man, that 200 is deadly. The 200 is so amazingly strong. And look at now, we've reset on the stochastics RSI. And you're in a bit of a bull flag here for Bitcoin. That tells me I could double down here for a possible bigger gain. Sammy's in the long, and Sammy wants more. Wow, we fought off them bears all morning long. They tried so hard to take us down. They did get us pretty low, but we battled the bears, man. We kicked them right out. Like, we're in the gains now. We're up like $80 in this trade. Like, this trade is pumping, doing damage. Let's get back into brass tacks here. I told you I was up $100. We got to move that stop loss pretty close to break even now. Just right below the 200 MA. Now we're not risking anything to be inside the trade. We're risking like $10, $5, and we already got space. I like what we're seeing here. And now you got your flag with your measured move to the upside. To the upside, to the upside, all the way to the upside here. Team on the ground to the upside. The price for Bitcoin here, all the way to the upside. Wow, 55,400 for BTC, and we get the short squeeze on the live stream. It's been a while, right? Sammy short squeezing them. That is a liquidation event right there. Cumulative volume delta at a positive 16 on the liquidations. Let's keep it going on the CVD. I like the ask in the bid there too. Wow. 55,400 for Bitcoin. And wow, we got juiced right there to the upside. Almost took the scalp for a Monday. Pretty nice short squeeze there. Now we got to stay above the 200 MA. Oh, so important here. This could come and just kick me right out of the trade. Again, it would be a very small loss to perpetuate the gain. And if I keep attacking these high probable areas, there's a likelihood I win the game. All right. I can't believe I'm going to trade on Monday, but the charts told me I trade when we break the 200 MA. That's my go-to signal, and I don't look back. And I take it almost every single time I see it, no matter the predicament or what's happening. So far, so good for Bitcoin. Everything kind of coasting as it's supposed to here for BTC. Another 100 subs and counting. We are pushing to 71,000 and fast. I'm telling you, it might be the fastest 1,000 we ever got. Unbelievable. This channel continues to grow. You people keep making it happen. Hit the likes. Let's get to 1,000 likes. I greatly appreciate it. There's no reason why we can't have 1,000 likes. I know we've touched over 1,000 hearts today. I know we made people stay positive, believe in themselves, push themselves to the limit. We spoke God's words. God is great. I speak of God every single day. I am a soldier of God, a warrior of the light. I love God with all my heart. I will use time during this show to promote God on a daily basis. I love you all. Strong families, strong children, strong men, strong women. Create a good foundation, moral support for young people to build and find their true passions in life. All right? It's so important that we keep the family structure alive, baby. And strong men help the family stay strong. So I'm here to build strong men and women, but strong men for you women too. I'm here to build you strong men, women, because the women need strong men. All right? I'm telling you, it's what makes the world go round. When a kid knows there's a strong father at home, he's less likely to play games. You know, when a father prays in the house, the children are more likely to pray, even if the mother prays. It's a known statistic. Isn't that interesting? So there's a lot on you as a dad. There's a lot of responsibility on you as a father. You set the tone for the family. If you're yelling and screaming, everyone's afraid. If you're calm and cool, everyone's calm and cool. If you're chilling, they're chilling. If you got it, they got it. So remember, as the father, as the patriarch, you set the tone. I just want to make that clear to all you men out there. All right? Blaming your wife for stuff. You can never blame your wife. You're in control, man. It's you, dude. Help her get with the program if things aren't working out. I don't know what it is, but you know what I'm saying? And watch out, false move Monday, bit of bearish dip. Anything could happen. We could dump all the way right back down to 54,000. They could eat us alive. You never know out here. It's one day, one step, one moment at a time when you're trading. BTC specifically. And we'll take you through all this. All right, the coin that I want to talk about, it's past 11:45. But I told you, and I'm a man of my word, and if I tell you something, I'm going to do it. And some of you already know it, but it's hot. It's VELO, man. And this thing, is it still at 18? I mean, yeah, look at that, 117. Now, see how it has a golden cross coming on the daily? I like it. But it's a little far away from the 21-day moving average. When it comes back to the 21, I'm going back in with my gains. Remember, I put in $4,000, turned it about 4,900 in about a week. It took like 7-8 days to make $900 off $4,000, which is amazing. The whole market stunk, and barely any trade played out. Everything else was bleeding to the downside. And this was just doing damage. So it's got a je ne sais quoi for it right now. It's got something going for it. People want in. And I see this as a cup and handle. Getting ready for a bigger breakout for VELO. And the measured move is going to be pretty big. And I don't own any right now, but I'm looking to get some more. I already made this whole... I went over all this, right? I had the soup. It was good, but I want to go get some more. You know, I had VELO. It was good. I want to get some more. You know, but I'd like to add VELO to the long term. I just felt like when I made those gains, it was smart to take them. The market was in a really weird place, and I had made gains. Probably one of the only few people that had actually made gains on an altcoin. Let's be honest. Like, who made gains on an altcoin like that last week? Like, solidly held it for like... Anyway, it was like a bull run call. It played out so well. It's still playing out to this day. I like VELO. It's on the radar. I would definitely keep this cup and handle on call here and add an alert to it. So adding alert to VELO in my trading group. I will post this so you know. You may be moving. You may be doing something. I don't know what's going on today. Some guy actually, a few guys run heavy machinery in the trading group. We're talking back for, forklifts, cranes, all that. So set alerts on VELO. How do you set alert? Put a vertical line and right click it. All right. Oh my God, so fresh. I love the suit, man. Oh, y'all went out to dinner. I bet you paid. Did you pay? Did you take that check out? Were you the man that night? Who's the other guy in the suit? There's the buddy. You took the buddy who went fishing with you. You took him out because I see his hat and his shirt. See, you're the man. You took the lifer out with you. You're becoming the man out there. I see what you're doing. You're spreading the lifer vibes, man. We got lifer sentinels all around, baby. Lifers wear suits and keep it fresh, man. That's so cool, bro. I don't want to post it unless you think it's okay, but we could post it to the group. I can't even do that. See, when I do that, I got to get another monitor so that doesn't happen to this monitor. I don't want that to be the monitor that happens on. That's the main one, right? So I just got to switch my main monitor and it will happen. That's what it will do. VELO looks good to me. 1155. I like what I'm seeing here for VELO. Wow, we did a lot of altcoin searching today. A lot more altcoins than I've ever put out in a long time. I feel like I'm back in my focus, back in my grind, back in my game, baby, back in my new house, ready to rock. Let's take a look at the chat and see what's happening in the chat. How y'all doing? I'm building fences right now. Amen. Roofers. We ran. That is a lifer. Amen. Hoping for some good news. Closing a big real estate deal. Busta Crypto, I love you, man. We got to chill, man. We're too close. We got to hang out. Kick it at the beach or something. God wouldn't intentionally mispronounce another one of his creation's name. So weird, right? Hoping for some good news. Don't get me started, man. I could get I don't. That guy just set me off, and I have to remind myself to just be calm. To just be calm. Yeah. Just 7 likes to help your lifer community to reach 700 likes. And amen. Thank you. Thank you. We should have 1,000 likes. Painting contractor listening to lifer. You're funny. God bless you, brother. Hope everything's going well with you, man. The guy who painted my house did a great job. They painted the ceilings. They painted the walls. They painted the trim. They painted the whole house. It's a brand new house, man. Unbelievable. Everywhere I look, it's just gorgeous. I can't believe it's mine. I used to walk into places like these. I never thought I'd have one on my own. It took a longer, I sat and dreamed, man. I used to sit in my basement in Boston and dream of being in Florida. Everything can happen, man. Wish I could 1,000x if I could. Yeah. And let's get this hater out of here. We got a hater in here. Let's get this hater out of here. This boat dock guy, he's out. He don't like me. I don't like hanging out with people that don't like me. Peace. You can learn the education. You don't have to like me, man. All right? But I don't hang out with people that don't like me. I really don't. I'm not trying to be I want as many likes as I can, and I love all that, but I'm about being real, man. I'd rather real people around me. Yeah. And I won't get into everything because I don't want to offend, but man, he set me off in a way. Because if there's a reason why I did what I did, because I don't think that person is a truthful person or a good person. You know, definitely not a godly person in my eyes. But anyway, we get into that at another time. Thou shalt not judge. Amen. Carpet cleaner, restaurant owners spending every morning with the lifer. Amen. Congrats, man, on the house. Thank you. Oh yeah, no, it's the best thing you can do. Sammy didn't say anything until we reached 1,000 likes. Last time you did, we smashed the likes. I was gonna tell you guys a story about my life, but I decided not to. All right. But I'll share you guys a deep, intimate story about my life, but you got to get to 1,000 likes. You get to 1,000 likes, I'll share a very deep, intimate story about my life. I'm going through the Rolodex. I'm gonna pick one, some really cool, interesting ones. All right. So we get to 1,000 likes, I'll tell you guys a deep, intimate story about my life. We don't get to 1,000 likes in about 5 minutes, I'll just sign off, and we'll have a beautiful live stream like we've always had. You're on the beam, Sammy. Shout out to Rave Song Records, man. You're on the beam, man. You've never left the beam, dude. You were born a beam. You know what I mean? Right? What if you were talking about... Yeah. Bro, I'm going, bro, literally at the brink of extinction. That's the best thing I've ever heard. You know why? Because when I was going broke at the brink of extinction, that was one of the best times of my life. All right. Your vibe is your tribe, and guess what? You've been voted off the island. Amen. We still here, though. Bonfire lit. All night long, baby. You know what I mean? Like, definitely the party you want to be at. You know what I mean? Let's get those likes up to the watchers. I greatly appreciate it. I'm going to tell you guys a life. Dude, my mom died in front. A lot has happened to me in my life. I'm going to teach you guys something. We're going to break it down together. It's worth getting to 1,000 likes. Look at the 30-minute chart for Bitcoin. Amen. No, it's a crazy story too. It's what happened to me last night in my house. You're not going to believe what happened in my house last night. You're not going to believe what happened in the new house. You're not going to believe it. You're not going to believe it. I'm telling you right now, man, if you hit oh my God. I guess I'll just keep it to myself. It's not going to happen. I mean, you have 1,186 people here on the live. You'd think we'd be able to conjure up another 183 likes, 93 likes. Like, let's go, baby. We're on our way to 1,000 likes. I know it can happen. All right, the next time I speak, I'll speak at 1,000 likes and I'll tell you guys the story. Because I know you're going to do it. I know God has placed such beautiful people in my life, and I know they're going to hit that like button all the way. I just know it. I have so much faith in the lifers, man, and faith in my community and my peoples. I got so much faith in all y'all, man. I'll put myself out there like floating. If I fall back, y'all would catch me. I know it. I close my eyes and just jump off the stage. My lifers will all be there to grab me, man. No problems at all. No problems at all. I put so much faith in this community. You're right where you need to be. Embrace what's coming for you, no matter what it is. Amen. I like that saying. Yeah. We're praying for you, bro. But my biggest losses were my biggest wins, man. I turned my losses into big wins, so you can make it happen for sure. You can make it happen for sure. Look at 55,400. We're in the green here again. On our way to 55,006. Everything going well here on the trade for BTC. Look, we made another little flag, and that flag's about to get busy. Busy bee over here. Look at that's about to pump. I'm likely going to win my trade to the upside. Anything is possible, but it looks very likely. Very, very likely. But of course. Brother, please do check Bitcoin again. Liquidation is down now. I just did, man. You know I'm going to check Bitcoin. 55,440. The long continuing to pump. Sammy may have been correct on the right side of history today if you take the call. Come on, man. You can't even give me the likes. I gave you guys a free trade last night that played out. My phantom call played out. This is all free, too. I gave them last night on the live. Crank up the music. It's about to drop. You're funny. Shout out to Annabelle Manuel. 1,000 likes. We want 1,000 likes. I'm going to tell you what happened in my house last night. It's so crazy. You won't believe it. You will not believe what happened. It was insanity. All over the place. Everywhere. It was everywhere. It was everywhere. What was it? Don't you want to know? Hit the like button. You can find out. We had 1,000 likes. I'm going to tell you what happened. You're just jumping up. Excuse me. I just did a crypto phase. If you're just jumping on in, we call that a crypto phase. When you burp on stream, it's a crypto phase. I think he burps. You know, one day I had him watch them in like a few months. I turned him on within a minute. I was like, this guy must burp like every other time. He's the funniest dude. I love him, man. One of the few people that calls and checks up on me, man. And he checks up on other YouTubers. He's like the granddaddy of the YouTubers, you know. I'm not saying he's old. He plays this role. The Godfather. I'll call him the Godfather. It's a cooler name. He's the Godfather of the YouTubers. You know what I mean? Your music kids motivated us live from India. Shout out to Hingashu Duda. We love you. Sabby, you're funny, man. Which platform are you using for liquidation heat map? BOOKMAP. Le BOOKMAP. All right, everyone. 100 likes. We get to 1,000. And then I can tell you the crazy story that happened. I know you're going to do it. You're going to get me to 1,000 likes. I believe you guys. I have so much faith in you. Come on now. I did 100 push-ups today. I know I can get to 1,000 likes. There's no reason why we can't have 1,000 people like this. Do I have to do my Rodney Dangerfield to get you to hit the like button? Hey, I get no respect, huh? I get no respect, huh? My wife said, huh? How come you don't take me no place I never been, huh? So I took her to the kitchen. Hey. Come on, man. People love that one, huh? That got you going, huh? Do I have to do my Joe Pesci now, huh? Hey, listen. My name's Joe Pesci, eh? Hey, don't tell me that. Hey, I do all my movies, eh? I do all my movies this way. I talk like this. It doesn't matter. My name's Joe Pesci. Hey, I smacked the guy over there. He took it over there. Hey. My cousin Vinny over here. I'll tell you what. There was 2 people over there. They watched me flip it. All right, we got that going. Now we're up. 80 more likes. Now what else we need to do? Who else can we do? The Matthew McConaughey said when I was in First Contacts with Jodie Foster's. It's a great movie. By the way, great movie. Gotta see that movie. Love that movie. Oh, man. Oh, man. All right, 75 more. We're going to do it. What else can I walk? I can walk on my hands. You want me to walk on my hands? What else I got to do to make it happen here? 12:06 p.m. Where did I get this? I got a screw in my pocket over here. I wonder where I took the screw from, huh? Hey, don't screw around over here. And you know, I found a bunch of change yesterday. I found pennies. I found a couple pennies the last few days on the ground, and I picked them up. I really did. Dude, 55,520? Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? We're booming. We're booming to the upside. Trades are in the green. Life is going well. Can we be patient for the bigger gains? Ooh, look at that. Flag broke out just as we showed you it would. We got a golden cross on the 1 minute. I got on the long the second we broke above the 200. We're staying in the long. We're going to let this one cook, Master Friend. I think we caught it. I think we caught it this time. We might be in this long tomorrow morning. And look, now you're in a kind of an ascending triangle here. About to do business. Back to 56,000. Things are starting to look up here. We got more liquidity. Back to 56,004. It looks like we're going to 56.5 before they kind of end the liquidations here for the movement. First Contact is the best, man. One of the best movies ever made. You kidding me? One of the best movies ever made. Now we got 37 of the 37. We need 60 people to hit the like button, everybody. I'm going to tell you the crazy thing that happened in my house last night. You're not going to believe it. Was everywhere. What was it? Hit the like button to find out. It was all over the place. I'm not going to tell you something that's not going to be ridiculous. You're going to be like, what? You did, huh? How did that? Dude, You don't want to not, for the rest of your day, you're going to be wondering, what the heck? Because you didn't hit the like button. You're going to ask yourself, why did I do that? Why did I do that? What was I thinking? He was going to tell me something amazing that was going to make me laugh, cry. I was going to go through all the emotions of life, everything that I've ever wanted. All the times I open up a movie, why? To be entertained. So that's why you're watching me right now. So why don't you go to Netflix? You can come here. It doesn't matter, but give me a chance. But you gotta get to 1,000 likes to get all the information that you're looking for, to get that punch, to get that movement, to get the love. I gotta pull it out of you. I gotta draw it out of you. I gotta get you going. I gotta get you moving. I gotta get you fighting. I gotta get you motivated. All right? We got it. There's 38 people now, and it's so simple to get 38 people to do something beautiful for someone nice. Also, if you like cryptocurrency, if you believe in your bags, then hit the like button, because it's only going to make your bags go up in value over time, because more people are going to know about them. If you bought Doge and no one knew about it, but what if I did a live stream about Doge and I was one of the only people, but nobody hit the like button? But the people on the stream held Doge. If they didn't hit the like button, it would be it wouldn't be a smart thing for their own investment, right? It would be like, what are you doing? So if you're in cryptocurrency and you saw someone streaming about it every single day without a day off for 1,000 days, and you didn't hit the like button, you're not making sense to your own wallet. You're actually someone that wants to be broke. So if you believe in abundance, if you believe in love, if you believe in spreading that love around the world, you gotta hit that like button. We got 22 beautiful souls here holding back on us. Once that 20 people commence, we're gonna go to 1,000 likes. I'm gonna be able to tell you what happened, and we're gonna finally be able to end the stream. But until then, I must work. I must work. And look, now we're booming on this long. Now we're at 555 soul again. Back to where we were at the beginning of the day here on the stream. We're here earlier, right? But 555 soul right there. 55555 baby on the booms. I also give you live trades, so I'm not just running my mouth. And I talked about a bunch of different altcoins, and I got you going. Yeah. Mike, once it crosses, no, me and my wife are really good at interior designing. We don't need nobody. We do it really well. Our house looks like a magazine, and people think we paid someone to do it. My wife's got class, man. I'm telling you, man. But thank you. I appreciate it. Maybe one day. All right, we're going to hit 1,000 likes for sure. 2 people will hit that like button, guaranteed. Also, hit 1,000 likes for the guy that called the trade today. You're in gains if you took the trade with me live. You're nailing it again on a Monday. Like, you're in fat gains right now. How can you complain? I took the trade in front of you. I showed a trade yesterday that's still in gains. We're at 55,620. We are booming to the upside here. I just gave you this flag that boomed. We're going to my target, baby. Look, I'm in gains now. I can move the stop loss to break even. I can't lose now. I cannot lose $200 right there on that. And we're going to come back down to the 200 MA. I'm going to take my 200 and call that a day. That was just a quick close long for me. So make sure you're on the USDT pair. All right. Go to the close button, scroll back. Because I can get back in. When we come back to the 200 MA, I'll get back in the 21, but that's going to come back. Oh, no. It's getting frisky right now. Maybe we'll hit my target and just pop me right out. Looks like it's just going to go right to my take profit. All right. I can start riding this one if I want. But dude, I gave you this trade. Look, I put it right there on the wick. Now my stop loss is there, see? Now we're riding the stop loss. And so we can entertain you. And now I'll put it right there at that stop loss, see? Now I'm riding it. I'm getting 240. I hit my target, man. We nailed that trade, dude. Bam! So amazing. And looks like there's more legs coming. But I'm happy with that. I got my bigger long open. I took my scalp. I taught y'all how to do it on the live stream. There's no better way. I will feel fulfilled for the rest of the day. I did my duties. I showed you how BOOKMAP goes to liquidity. We showed you where the liquidity is. We're booming to the upside right now. Now you're in the money. Who here? Put a 333 if you're in massive gains. Put a 333 if you're in massive gains right now with the lifer, man. Who cares what other people are up? It's about what you're up, man. Did you make gains? All right? Did you make gains? Who here put a 333 if you yourself are making gains here? And look at that thing, 55,950. We are booming to the upside. My trade is pumping up 24%. And look, that's going to be too unsustainable away for the 21. That's going to crash back to the 21 and crash hard once we go to 56,000. I called the liquidity for you. We showed you what was happening. I flipped long at the right time. I stayed long even though they tried to flush me short. This entire chat is banging to the upside. We make people gains when they come to the stream. Nobody beats the lifer, baby. Everyone shows you the trades they're in. I show you the trade that you can make right now. You got to say it, right? Everyone else shows you the trades they're in. I show you the trades you can make right now. I show you how my strategies work right now in front of you. Look, if you're a pimp, you can short this now down to the 21. That's a simple short right to the 21. Blink, blah, maybe we go for more, but it doesn't look like we could go. Wow, they are flushing. Let's take a look at this short squeeze, though. One of my favorite things to watch. And I like how I added the candles. I figured out how to take them off. It was event list, drawing tools. No, it was visual components, and you could just click off candlesticks. I like the candlesticks, though. It's kind of cool to see the candlestick. Massive short squeeze to 56,000. And Bookmap right again gave us the liquidity, told us where we were going, gave us the most red. And this says we go to 56,000 all the way 500 for BTC. And shout out to my man CryptoFace. I heard he was in a long, banging on him up 150 racks. That's how we do it. That's how we do it. Shout out to the 1,000 likes. Now I got to tell you the story. We got way more than 1,000 likes now. Appreciate that. Stream is popping off right now. Look at this thing. Man, we made gains, baby. We showed you how to make gains on a daily basis every single day here on the channel. Man, I'm hyped. I'm hyped for the rest of the day. Like, I am hyped for the rest of the day. Right? Unbelievable. Good times to be alive, man. 4-minute closing above the 200 MA. That's a bullish sign. I love these streams. Legends. Yeah. Big Dog Sammy. We did it again, man. Nobody can talk ish about the Crypto Lifer strategy. No one can talk about our work ethic. No one can talk about our consistency. Nobody can talk about the Crypto Lifers, man. We put up and shut up every single day. Actions speak louder than words. We make it happen live. We don't say this and that. We do this and that. Come on, man. I don't run my mouth. I got the action to back it up, baby. And we made you laugh, and we entertained you, and we had a blast, and we brought the energy, and we brought the love, and we brought the positivity, man. I need a sip of water. It's getting hot in here. My goodness. And I gave you my 2 cents. Literally right here, look, my 2 cents. Hey, paisana, take up my 2 cents over here. Man, the vibes are strong. The energy is high. And the lifers are in control right now, loving life. And wow, we're making another flag here. Look at this. Looks like we could make a nice little side flag here and just get busy. See how the 1 minute really gave us the entry, though? The second we cracked the 200 MA, I was in there like swimwear, and I did not miss this one, baby. You know, the other day you saw me long, and when I had my signal, I was like, what is he doing? I'm telling you right now, my mind was off the last 3, 4, 5 days because of, you know, and people start to lose faith in me when I make a few mistakes. They get them. Don't lose faith in me, man. I'm a fighter, man. I ain't never gonna stop, baby. I ain't never going to stop. We got this locked. We got this locked. I love y'all. I gotta jump. Let me tell you the story. So yesterday, they redid the floors. When they did that, they had to pull the washing machine off, but they didn't unhook anything. They just pulled it forward. You know, worked underneath the lines. And so my wife did the laundry, and next thing you know, I was so tired yesterday, everybody. I had worked in the heat. I had moved so many things, and my feet are starting to hurt a lot. Just because the old house, it was really, it had hard tile, and the tiles were getting to my foot, and I was walking around a lot. And when I moved, I was walking around a lot. And I wasn't wearing my indoor shoes, which is like these flip-flops with air on them. Point of the story is my heel started to hurt real bad. And I eventually finally relaxed. I laid down, and I was like, all right, I got the stream tonight. I need an hour to like rest my brain so I can do the stream. Some days I have a whole busy day, and then I got a stream at the end of that day. I'm not complaining. I love this stream life, but it's not easy. You know, it's like, dang, I got to put in work now, even though I'm tired. And so I got ready, and I got situated, and I got ready. And I laid down and I got so exhausted and I began to drift. And for the first time in like a few days, like I began to rest because everything was gone from the last house. I had cleaned everything. I just gone over all the little loose ends. And next thing you know, my wife's like, there's water all over the floor. It's everywhere. And I'm like, what? And I'm like, what are you talking about? She's like, it's everywhere. There's water everywhere. Like it's everywhere. And I'm like, and I run into the laundry room and water is just pouring out of the washing machine, right? And she hits the stop button and I start getting towels and I'm on my hands and knees and she calls the contractor who did the house and she's like, you know, it's leaking. Like, I mean, I think you guys had moved it, like, you know, and instead of being like a rude guy, like this guy's one of the he believes in God. He's a Muslim dude from Bosnia. He's one of the nicest people I've ever met in my life. He finished us, gave us the invoice and said, I didn't charge you for the chandelier and I didn't charge you for the lights. He said, those are my gifts to your family as moving into your new home. Even though he knew that we had more than enough money, we could easily pay for it. It wasn't about that. It was about him doing what he felt was right. Dude, he had like 5 guys. I mean, the chandelier fine maybe took 20 minutes to put in, but he took a fan down, had 5 guys putting it up, had to wire it right, had to, you know, I know it's not, but you know what? Someone to put a chandelier, they walk in your house, they're charging me $300. He could have easily slapped on $250 in labor and I wouldn't have known the difference. And he said, you know, I did these for you because blessings on blessings, you know? And I was like, man, anyway, so he came to my house. I had all the water mostly taken up and he had a huge fan. And, you know, and everything's back to normal. And he said, you know, it could be the filter. So I took a bucket and, you know, on your LG, I have these LG, right? LG washing machine. Let me see if I can find it. No, because this is, you might be a young man or woman in your house one day and you might have a problem, right? It's this one here. It looks like this one. Yeah, it's direct drive. It runs on like, I think it's pretty expensive. Let's see. It runs on like a, it's a $30,000 washing machine? Oh no, I must be in, yeah, I'm in some other like, I don't know why it's showing me this, so anyway. But this is the washing machine, but right here there's a filter. You can pop it open. The filter got clogged. And so the water wasn't able to flow through the filter fast enough. And so it backed up into the machine and went all over the floor. You see? Anyway, that was the story, but it was crazy. Wow, look at the pump out the flag. Guys, like, look at this. Oh my God, I said I was gonna hold on this time, but thank God I did. And now we're pumping to the upside in the other trade, doing damage. And this thing looks like it's gonna moon all the way to 56,600. There it goes, baby. Look at it, it's gone. There it goes. The flag to the next. Look, and you just keep trading these flags, and everyone laughs at me until the flags play out ridiculously, and then they go, oh my God. Liver was thinking, who spent 0.5 Bitcoin on a washer, right? Insane, right? LG direct drive, though. Definitely have the nicest stuff. This house has the nice. I have like the, you know, I used to rent Airbnbs and they had all the nice stuff, everyone, and I never had it. Never. I'll be honest, I left my house that was built in 1991 to go to Queens, where I lived in, you know, my dorm room, which we didn't have the newest, nicest stuff. Like I had to go down and do my laundry outside, you know, and then I moved to an apartment in 99th and 3rd where I had to go do my laundry outside, and I didn't have a dishwasher. I did my own dishes. And then I moved to another apartment, no dishwasher. I had a dishwasher in Boston, but my parents didn't have one in the Vineyard, and I would go visit them in the summer, no dishwasher. You know, same, just, you know, put your clothes in the top of the laundry, none of these fancy stand up. And then I would rent Airbnbs, and they'd have these fancy washing machines and the nice bathrooms, and I'd be like, oh man, what's that like? I'd love to do that, you know, like that's so cool, you know, whatever. I never felt like I didn't have it, but you know, and then I knew people that were rich that didn't even have as much money as me. Their house was built newer than mine. I just never had that. And so then my dad said, can you move back in? And I moved back into my old house again. And it was, again, we had a dishwasher, but again, you know, old washer, dryer, same stuff. Like I never had, like for instance, I never in my life had a garbage disposal. I didn't. I'm so like, you know, I guess not upper class. I never had a garbage disposal. So just in this new house I rented, we had a garbage disposal, and I asked my friend after a few weeks, I said, I gotta empty it soon. It looks like it's got pretty full. I'm putting a lot of food down there. And she says it empties to the street. Like, you don't have to empty that thing. And it made me realize how much I didn't, I had never had nice things. I'd been living, whatever. It's okay. But, now this house has everything. I have the stand-up washing machine, and then, I have the garbage disposal, and I have the fancy bathroom, and I have the, and it's kind of cool, man. So blessings on blessings, everybody. And look, we got rejected. If we flip this 200, we're gone. And because the 1 minute came down on the Stokes while it went up, that's tell us we're going to pump today. It's a really good chance we're going to pump. And the daily looked very bullish to me. And I told you how bullish the daily looked last night. And you bounced off the smooth moving average too, which is an interesting idea there. That's the SMMA, the smooth moving. And the stochastics have double bottom pushing to the upside. It's a very bullish sign. We're pumping hard right now. 56,120, right? Shout out to everyone that ran it up with me. This was a beautiful live stream. Blessings on blessings. I made $500 on the live so far. We'll see unrealized at the time, but we took 200 realized. Maybe even a little more, right? So blessings on blessings, everybody. We love you. We appreciate you. We'll be back, everyone. Amen to the Price family and the success. Yeah, I just want to let y'all know, man, I never had it. I never had it like that. I didn't have all the nice suits. I had a night shift and I wore the same jeans every day. I didn't have it like this. I never had it like this. And now God has given me everything. He's given me the YouTube channel. I got all the clothes. I got it's like, and I just want to say thank you to everybody, because when I had 3 people watching me, you people believed in me. When I had 10 people watching me, you people believed in me. I will never forget where I came from. I will never forget how many of you supported me. I will never become that guy who's too big for his britches and all up about his money. I won't do that. I'll flash it off. I'm an Aries. I never had it. I'm like a broke kid in a candy shop, but I want to let you know it's all in respect and love and to inspire people. Whenever I do post something, it's to inspire everyone, that let you know that you can too. The only reason I ever flash anything is to let you know you can too. If that's what you want to do with your life, you go after it, you make it happen, So I love you all. I appreciate you. I wouldn't be surprised if this next flag takes off here to the upside. I saw extremely bullish signs. Again, all you had to do was buy when the 200 broke the 200 MA, and you'd be in massive gains right now. That was it. Like it's very, you can keep this game very, very simple, and then sell when you're again, I would have made even more money on the first trade. Wow, right? Thanks, Sam. You only helped my life progress for the last 3 years. Amen. Put a 333 if I have helped your life progress in a positive way. Put a 333 in the comments, because you guys have helped me progress in a positive way. So thank you to everybody out here. May God bless each and every one of you. I'm going to jump on out. If I see anything coming your way, I'm going to let you know. All right? In the trading group. But blessings on blessings, everybody. We kind of did it. We called along beautifully, and we got the liquidations. Those shorts got absolutely liquidated. Blessings on blessings. Everybody, I love you. I appreciate you. And I can't wait to see you guys in the trading group, chat in the trading group, hang out with the lifers, and just be a part of everybody that's in my life. I love you all. I'll see you tomorrow. This was one of the best live streams I've ever had. Hands down. Nailed it. Hit it out the park. I love y'all. I'll see y'all tomorrow. I hope you made gains. I hope you brought the love, and I hope you keep staying positive. 56,200 for Bitcoin. This little flag's going to move. I see another pump coming, and we are ripping it now up 303. We're already up 31%. So blessings on blessings, everybody. And man, remember, this is a 0.3 Bitcoin. We're turning into a whole Bitcoin. And right now we're almost at a half. We're almost at 0.5, man. We've been doing it. I've shown you guys. I've been taking a small amount of Bitcoin and turning it into more Bitcoin. Little by little. Watch this next flag here. There's a chance eventually we'll get extended. But if the 1 hour breaks the 200, see, that's what people don't realize. They just look at price action and emotion. And they go, well, it's pumping so much, I have to short. So they just keep shorting. What they don't realize is the technicals. If the 1 hour breaks this 200, we're going to pump. That's just what's going to happen. And they're going to keep shorting because they're going to say, oh, it has to come down now. It's been pumping for too long. But it doesn't work like that. There's other things you need to know about the charts. Look, they want us at 57,200 now. And they want it bad. So it's likely we're headed higher to the upside. Everybody, thank you so much for jumping on in. I'm happy I was able to give the right call and get back on track here. May God bless each and every one of you, and thank you so much for jumping on in. I will see you tomorrow for another beautiful live stream. May God bless you all. May all your dreams come true. May everything that you ever wanted come your way, as long as it doesn't hurt anybody and it makes the world a better place. May God bless you. Thank you for being here, everyone. I'll see you tomorrow. Stay blessed.